Check, 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 check. I don't know if you guys can hear the game. David Walker on the field, 35. Let's see it. Oh, they're already chipping them. They're already chipping David. They know about David. That's trash, man. Was that Garrett that made that catch? I'll put the audio on. If they if they uh if they boot me, they boot me. Who's with the linebackers? Trotter and who? Holding. Good play. Mm. Man, I want their first team to go out again. All right. Let me see. All right. Let me mute this real quick. Actually, let me not mute it. Let me so you can hear it. Let me see. Let me see. Is there a way to mute this? No. All right. Let's see. Let me. How do I share? Share screen. But I don't want to show it. How do I? Let's see. Let's see. At the stage.
The NFL is on Sirius XM.
There we go.
Get every game live all season long.
So it should be able to
team's
hear.
hometown
Let's see.
broadcasts. Get the entire NFL.
Can you guys hear it?
Sirius XM in your vehicle and on the Sirius XM app.
There we go. All right. So you guys can hear it. Now I can watch it.
So much more
You
than a
guys
great
hear
insurance.
it. All right. All right, what's up, everybody? I see, dang, 15 people. I am shocked. I am very shocked. But what up with everybody? All right. Let's see. Can I do that? Whew. All right.
Now let's take
back.
a look at the Athletic Brewing scoring summary. 12 plays, 65 yards. It took 6 minutes and 5 seconds. Jets were looking for 6, had to settle for 3, but Klubnik certainly handled his business well, and not a bad way to open up your NFL career.
Yeah,
All right.
Again, we talked about this, getting the opportunity to start. I mean, what does that look like as the backup quarterback for the Jets? And he's going to get every opportunity here, Ian, to try to win that and secure that.
Oh, my gosh. You can't do that.
What he's doing.
Wow.
The ball went through the arms of Callaway. He couldn't find it initially, and now
Callaway, ooh, you don't want to do that, brother. You might as well just go home now.
The 11-yard line.
Happened there. Something you cannot do.
All over it with Beck.
Dang, just
fullback on special teams
freaking
leading the charge.
Yeah,
freaking T-Rex armed that.
About Chris Banjo, probably the coach of the year.
Fumbled the ball, just didn't catch it. Just hit his chest, bounced off.
It's tricky with those returners, especially in preseason ball, and what you're doing right around the goal line to make those decisions to catch, to let it go in, and right there, the Jets take advantage.
Walker, so they double teamed him on one
quarterback. Bazelak will pitch it to him. Tucker stops.
Nice.
Slashes.
They double teamed him on one rep, and the second rep he won. He beat his guy in the inside, but the guard came right on time and kind of was holding him. I mean, his arm was literally in front of him. Was kind of holding him. But so far, it's been okay.
Terms apply.
The rep where he got double teamed, he came off the line fast, almost offsides.
One, he puts a stamp on everything, right? He's dialed in. He's got Frank Reich to be kind of the head coach of the offense. I think situational. Who's helping him with that?
Spread out,
Is he
okay.
Those things, those become another added plate for him as a head coach.
Low throw, baseline. Makes the connection to Hurst. Nice move up.
Come on. Hurst is ready to go. Hurst is ready to go, bro. You got to get better at throwing the ball, man. Get Jalen Daniel in there. Get Jaden Daniel in there, man.
The Jets are playing their starters here in the second drive, which is good to see. Nice little move there by the young
starting
receiver,
defense. Okay.
The rookie for Tampa Bay. And again,
starting defense, second drive.
There's a lot of new pieces. I talked about it.
Good.
Defensive players on this
Get Jaden Daniels in there, man. I want to see him against the
every
defense.
single week. They must play real football together through the preseason.
It was Brandon Stevens who had the assignment on the outside. The move by Hurst, rookie out of Georgia State, third-round pick, gives Tampa Bay a first down.
Play action.
Stepping up. Baseline. He throws it.
Ted Hurst again.
And finally brought
I don't know if he's taking forever to say incomplete.
Low throw, and it did clearly touch the ground.
But he has it.
Controlled it, but
he has possession.
It did touch the ground. It's a heck of an effort by
Come on. He has possession. Yes, it touched the ground. He caught it. He touched the ground, and he had possession. It didn't move.
Todd's probably looking at this and saying, hey, was it moving when it did hit the ground? And that'll be what the discussion is about.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. Tampa Bay is challenging that ruling.
Now we have Dwayne Haight as our referee here tonight. Haight getting an opportunity in the preseason to shift roles from the umpire position. We'll come back after.
Hurst looking nice, yeah. He's looking like I was gonna say like he's not with these people, like he's better than them. But this is the Jets' first team, so.
Have to get themselves in the shower.
Yeah, it looked like control to me. I don't know. It looked like control to me. Looked like control to me. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But whatever. We'll see. I just want them to have a good drive. I really want Jalen Daniels to go and try with against this first team. That's what I want. But you know what? Either way, and I'm not saying that before I get people to come on here and think that I'm saying something. I'm not saying that he's special and that he's the guy or anything like that. He's very raw. There's a long way to go with him, but I do want to give him as much opportunities as possible and see how much he can grow and see if there's a possibility of him growing. You know what I'm saying? If there is something there, So we'll see. I'm really upset that Geno Smith didn't play, but it's fine because homeboy just went down the field anyways, which they only really went down the field because of that one catch, which was a heck of a catch. I don't know if that was Garrett Wilson. I was still trying to get my bearings and still trying to get the live stream going. I barely got here. I picked up my daughter from her school, barely got home. So I saw it, but I didn't really get to focus on it. But it was a heck of a catch. They caught it. Guys were draping all over him and trying to strip the ball out, and he just held on to it and came down with it. I was like, man, that's a good catch. I'm pretty sure it was probably Garrett, but I don't know. All right, let's see. We back.
Welcome to Genesis. Parmigiano Reggiano. Time for greatness. And by Toyota. At your local Toyota dealers. Let's go places. Back here in the great state of New Jersey, the call on the field stands. Tampa Bay challenge. It was ruled incomplete. And after replay review, it was still ruled incomplete.
One thing I've noticed from the Jets defense just in these 1.5 series is secondary pressure. Minka, the corner on the outside. Brownlee's been a guy, so keep an eye on how aggressive they are.
Motion man is sharp.
2nd and 10.
Baselak.
Let it go, Baselak. Good Lord.
He'll float one upstairs. Attempt is incomplete.
Baselak is scared, bro.
Set up 3rd down and long.
Daniels is going to take his job, bro. He's scared.
I played with my son against him in high school, but watch David Bailey. You see how he gets up the field.
See, he should have threw that there.
Learn as a pass rusher, especially against athletic quarterbacks. Make sure you don't get too far past the quarterback and just go by, because those quarterbacks will step up and run. So again, that'll be something probably not against the quarterback that's playing for the Bucs tonight, but as the season goes on, can you be a disciplined pass rusher? But clearly a first step that's been really good and shown it throughout camp.
David Bailey had 14.5 sacks last season at Texas Tech. He had transferred from Stanford. The throw caught by Patterson. Patterson tries to make a move upfield and gets hit hard.
Patterson's another one that they
Jets
talk about.
defenders were ready to greet him, so swarm mentality. Brownlee and Zaire Thomas there.
I have a feeling
the gain of 6.
A collection
Buck fans are going to be really happy with Jalen after preseason one. I have a feeling Jalen's going to get a lot of hype after this game because of the way this quarterback is looking.
And he's coming
scared to let go of the ball.
With 143 total tackles last year.
Another
not too accurate right now.
Dixon, no pressure. High kick. Backpedaling Pritchett from the 10. Pritchett lost his footing, spin against the grain, and gets hit twice out near the 15-yard line. 62-yard kick and a 5-yard return with a flag on the play. It's down at the near side 16.
Shout out to everybody watching right now.
So we're going to hear from Dwayne Haight. Jets have a 3-0 lead over the Bucs. It's going to work against Tampa Bay as Haight heads towards the Jets sideline.
Player of the kicking team went out of bounds. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, 4th down.
So they are going to re-kick it.
Now you see at the bottom of your screen, you can't run out of bounds right there.
The player out of bounds is number 24.
And guess who number 24 is? Just, again, we don't. Man played at my high school in Bonner. Well,
that's thrown out. Tampa is your hometown. Well, Philly is your hometown.
I misphrased. Okay, where I live currently, Dean Patterson is at. High school at Monsignor Bonner. Give him a shout out. Their head coach is here on the sidelines watching this young man. But hey, listen, the town is. I've given back a lot to that high school. They're starting to develop a lot.
Well, here's the next time works through the traffic into Tampa Bay territory. Spun down
at the 50. Come on,
of the
defense, let's go.
43-yard punt, 18-yard return for Pritchett.
What happened? Why did they kick it again?
Back with a 3-0 lead.
I was looking at my soundboard.
In Tampa Bay territory.
All right.
Old Trapper Beefs. Pack smash.
Oh no.
All right. All right. Yeah. So you guys still hear it, right? Think everything is good? Think you're able to hear the game? Want some offense now. Want to see some offense going on. I was kind of, to be honest, having a little hope for Braz Balzik or whatever his name is. Well, this quarterback, but I think that ship sailed already. Like maybe he, I think he's probably going to end up playing the whole first half, which sucks. But Diggleman in the building says we got a penalty. 24 ran out of bounds. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, I think he's gonna play the whole first half. Which might be good. It might be the starters might be too much for Daniels right now. So who knows? But I was kind of, again, I'm kind of been having really, really high hopes in the back of my mind. Like, what if one of these quarterbacks show out and then we don't got to draft a quarterback? We already have a quarterback. That'd be the best case scenario. But I think this this quarterback might be out of that running. He's not looking. I'm not liking what I'm seeing from him so far. So, yeah. Yeah. All right. We're back. Let's see what we got.
NCIS New York
Defense
Series
is back.
premiere, Tuesday, October 6th, and streaming on Paramount Plus. New offensive line is in there.
New
Backup
offensive
skill
line.
position players. Klubnik, he makes the connection on the outside to Omar Cooper Jr., rookie to rookie, Clemson to Indiana.
Yeah, really nice start for Kate Klubnik.
This is our fourth string already?
Motion outside the pocket. He sees his first read, the tight
Or
end.
third string, I should
catchable
say.
Football completion. Then he gets a little time, a little dump over the ball with the tight end again. And then he gets some more time to throw a deep dig route to the number one receiver on the football team, Garrett Wilson. He's finding his targets. He understands where the guys are. This is the battle-tested part of the 40-plus starts in college, Ian, that you're seeing right now.
Braylon Allen now in there at running back. Allen is a bulldozer. First down. Just short of the 35. That's an 8-yard rip for Braylon Allen.
So Josiah hit the wrong hole.
Watch how this hole opens up. Wash it all down. You pull the guard. You got Jelani Woods pulling around. He really doesn't get touched.
Well, maybe not.
Yards, and that's good.
He had to pick. He had to pick aside.
245, maybe 250. This guy is yoked up. He's coming off an injury. He's running with intent in training camp, and he wants to prove not only is he back, but he's better than he was last season.
Offensive line, Mitchell in there, Hayes in there, Newman, Laval, and Okorafor. Pitch it. It's Allen. Allen wouldn't go down on first contact. Falls forward to the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
Yeah, right over the two big tight ends. You know, we'll talk about the rookie, obviously, Kenyon Sadiq later, who hasn't been able to practice much, but Mason Tower, we talked about him. Jelani Woods is another tight end, number 86. He just came out, but again, a featured player so far. He was drafted by Frank Reich at the Indianapolis Colts. They have a relationship together, and he's been a guy that stuck out.
Second and 6.
And someone to keep your eyes on.
Woods has dealt with a ton of
David
injuries.
Walker's out there
Hamstring,
still.
turf toe, missed 2 full seasons. Inside run. Allen breaks free. Braylon Allen will take it the
They
distance.
just ran it on us.
Touchdown, Jets.
Who was that on?
31-yard rip. Jets have been physical, and they put a touchdown on the board.
An offensive
Between
explosion.
Braswell
Everything's gonna be
and
full
I don't know
flow,
who that
the back's
is.
going to cut back. You got a nice cutback lane for Braylon Allen. Watch this. Good job by Mason Taylor. No one's there when you step down. Ruckert, and he's turning around, holds the edge off, and that's the space Braylon Allen needs, but it's the push up front. Now, these are the second string linemen that are in there for the Jets, so a little bit of an offensive explosion in the last 2 series.
Extra point from the veteran Jason Sanders. And he knocks it through to put New York in front. 10-0 with 2:07 to go in this opening
I like that.
Well, this one mostly on the ground, and thanks in large part to Braylon Allen, the sprint to the finish.
The big, shiny.
I don't know who that linebacker is, but
Classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having next level control of shipments across your supply chain.
Mark, do you mind?
yeah, they need to be more that D line. I mean, it is our 3rd and 4th, but still. It was a nice play. Nice little cut. Dang, why we got 31 people. Why is there so many? That must be. That got to be Twitter. It's got to be Twitter. Is Twitter not allowed to chat? Let me see. Do I not have? Where is? Am I even live on Twitter? Is the game back on? Yeah, the game's back on.
Summary: 4 plays, 48 yards, took just 2 minutes and 4 seconds.
Jameer in the building.
The dynamic kickoff return there is Garrett Green. And he is dumped at the 32-yard line. And now the Jets ground attack presented by Kia. Going back to last season, Hall went over 1,000 yards. Isaiah Davis averaged 5.5 yards per carry. Braylon Allen, injured season for him, but he was over 4 yards per carry. Gives them a lot of optimism going into 2026 at that position.
Yeah, they were 10th in rushing last year, and that average per rush is huge. And with over 1,000 for Breece Hall, you probably think 1,400 really for him because of the fact that they had to run the ball quite a bit last season.
Fake the handoff. It's a swing pass to Dennis Houston. And Houston is hit along the sideline at the 35-yard
line that, man.
By Jordan Clark. Clark in his second year out of Notre Dame. Buccaneers going no huddle here after the 4-yard pickup. 1.5 minutes to play in this first quarter.
Forever. Come on.
Baseline. Step and throw. Hits Sean Tucker. Extra effort. He's got the first down. It's good for 8 yards.
He is scared to let go of that rock.
Faces now in the game here as we get into the third series. Andre Cisco, number 8, he's in the game. Dane Belton, we talked about him. He's in the game as well.
Ted's still out there?
Maui Noah, who's played a lot last year, got to really excel at that linebacker position with some injuries, and, of course, some guys up front that are getting an opportunity, especially number 95, Darrell Jackson Jr., a rookie from Florida State, a massive human being.
Patterson right there.
New set of downs here for the Buccaneers.
What happened?
Set up the screen for Tucker. And he spilled out at the 47. It's a gain of 3 through the air.
Why did Ted slow down like that?
For New York.
Or stop?
They like their depth at the linebacker position. Certainly the leadership of Demario Davis. You mentioned it at the top of the show. Just someone that Aaron Glenn trusts going back to their days together in New Orleans.
Yeah, he's really stand the test of time, the way he's played the game. He's stayed healthy and really looks like a young player. I mean, he has been a tremendous leader. He knows how to filter information from head coach, coordinator to players and keep the locker room in line where it needs to be.
Give it. No. Keep it. Baseline. Sleight of hand and a slide at the 45. That's good enough for another
first quarter.
Pickup of 8. End of the first quarter.
This has got to be how Panther fans feel with Rice.
The Buccaneers will have second quarter
just
action.
bored of their
preseason football right here on CBS New York.
Bored of their offense.
My Stitch Fix stylist didn't close.
Let's go ahead. JD in the building says Tabo's defense is trash. Tabo's defense has won a Super Bowl, so hey, you could call it what you want, call it what you want, call it what you want. back to Twitter real quick. What is this? Garrett Wilson. What a tough catch. Yeah, that was Garrett Wilson. That was Garrett Wilson with that catch. What is this? Caleb Douglas. Ooh, what a catch. Caleb Douglas with Miami. Okay. Okay. That's nice. Riri, good Lord. Where is... not showing like my post. Am I not on Twitter? Like, what's going on? Huh. Yeah, it's not letting me find anybody. Oh, there we go. How many? Let's see. Do I got people on here? 2 minutes. God, doesn't let me know how many people on there. All right, we back. We back.
String quarterback played at Bowling Green, but also played
It did win a Super Bowl, but that was 6 years ago. Hey, I mean, I don't know what makes a difference. Stefan in the building. No, he's not in yet. He'll probably be in the second half. More than likely.
Daniels is the other quarterback that we'll see for Tampa Bay, rookie out of Kansas.
Unless he's in now. They're talking.
Very dangerous with his
arms. No, he's not in yet.
Bazelak,
he'll be in the second half
when necessary. Work out of the pistol here to open up the second quarter. Bazelak throws, and it's on the line, caught at the 40-yard line. That's a 5-yard gain through the air for Tampa Bay.
I ain't gonna lie though. I'm gonna be unless we're like holding a lot of plays close to our chest.
Sadiq is out.
Honestly, I could see Baker struggling with this offense.
No Tavondre Sweat is going to be a big part of this team.
I could definitely see Baker struggling with this offense. And that's what I really got to be paying attention to. I got to be paying attention to the offense. What are we looking like offensively?
Second down and 5 after the catch by Patterson.
Ooh.
Dennis Houston for no gain.
Stonewall ran too fast. He ran too fast.
Nice job on the outside.
That should have been a good play. Actually, that actually should have been a good play.
Again, those are some key pieces you just talked about for this team. As they try to run a jet sweep, you got to really stay strong on the outside, and he's able to step back in, almost strip the ball away from Houston.
Jet sweep. Try to run a jet sweep, but homeboy ran too fast with the ball and wasn't able to hit the hole. Wasn't able to cut into the hole.
And
3rd and 5
is another guy that you talked about. These guys are veteran players, 5-6 years in the league, that have been really good, the run and the pass rush, that will add to this defense.
3rd down and 5.
There we go. Good catch by Hurst. Nice slant.
It's good for 12 yards.
Good catch.
Brown defensively.
Yeah,
good catch.
Does a nice job. He's playing outside.
That's literally how I be using him on Madden too.
You'd like to see maybe that linebacker.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a good catch.
Step into that zone and see
good
that
catch by Hurst.
Again, nice delivery, gets the ball out quick. You're not going to see a lot of different things from a route tree standpoint with a young quarterback. So again, you got to keep that in the back of your mind as a defensive player here as you're reading these routes that the receivers are running.
Oh my God, that's got to be a
6 straight completions now for Connor Bazelak, the 25-year-old.
Messed up. Oh my gosh.
Motion man is Payne Durham.
Timeout. They messed up.
And now
call a
Tucker
timeout.
Will set up off to the side. Timeout.
They messed up. They were all messed up. They didn't know who was supposed to be in motion.
They lost a timeout when they lost the challenge, so they're down to 1 timeout with 12:48 remaining in this first half. Jets maintain the 10-0 lead. Buccaneers are threatening in the preseason opener.
Yeah, they completely didn't know what they were doing with that motion. JD says the difference is his defense has regressed, but he has not he's just not a good coach overall. Let's keep it real. I don't believe that. I don't think his defense has regressed. I think his talent on defense has regressed. I think we lost our pass rush. Then we lost our linebackers, and we were losing our corners. Well, we started losing our corners first, but we kind of re-up. Losing our corners was more like just injuries or whatever. But we've been re-upping on our corners. But then we lost our linebackers. So I don't think the defense has regressed, yes, but it's because the talent was regressing, not because the defense doesn't work anymore. Like that's not the problem. That's not the problem. The problem is that the talent was regressing, and now we got some talent, and now watch how this defense rolls. And I ain't gonna lie, these corners, man. These second 13 corners, I like them. I like them. The guys on Pewter Report, they talk about how like they don't really get beat. Like they're always around. They're there. Like they might not that they don't let catches happen, obviously, right? But like they don't get beat where it's like, oh, they're not even in the picture no more. Like they're always right there. And I ain't gonna lie, that's what I've been seeing. That's what I've been seeing. So that's good. It's really second and third because the second's really been starting for us now because of how many injuries we have on the CB right now because everybody's not playing and practicing or whatever. But yeah, but I'm impressed. I'm impressed with that. The one thing I'm not impressed with is our linebackers, man. We got no depth at linebackers. We really got no depth. Inside linebackers, I should say. Inside linebackers. We got no depth at inside linebackers. So that's a little worrisome, but it is what it is. I mean, we kind of, to be honest, we kind of getting lucky if we're good with the starters because we didn't know if we would have starters that were going to be good enough. So
only team with a longer drought, the Cleveland Browns. Jets are trying to change all that.
10, let's see.
Get this thing going in the right direction. Handoff to Sean Tucker. And Tucker gets hit after the gain of 2 by Jordan Clark. So 2nd and 8.
I keep paying attention to the run, and I shouldn't. I got to be paying attention to these routes, man. I got to pay attention to these routes. No,
Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'll know if we'll have a good offense or not.
Right. So again, being
and like I said,
cautious,
he could be holding things to his chest
and really trying to test.
But as of right now, I'm a little
a guy that will pass.
Not worried because of what this quarterback is doing, but worried because of the plays that I'm seeing being called.
Tampa Bay.
The kind of plays.
Low snap, baseline. He fires it, and it's broken up. You're trying to squeeze it in there to Hurst. And Bamba, the rookie out of BYU.
But we do got a lot of motion, so that's good.
Yeah, it's good pressure up front, first off, to get in the face of the quarterback by Page. And like you said, making a play on a football. You know, your defensive coordinator played
cornerback. He wanted
to see it done properly. He wanted to see execution.
You can see how big Hurst is compared to everybody, though, man. I love it.
Do that.
I love it.
Long rookie, 6'2". 195
Come on, man.
Pounds.
3rd and 8. Let's convert this. Let's convert this.
If this kid can continue to make
We're at the 25. Let's convert this and get a
Maury
touchdown, man.
Bamba.
We're at the 26.
3rd down and 8 now for Tampa Bay. Pressure is on. Baseline releases it. It's complete.
Oh.
First down. Hits his man in stride, and it's Dennis Houston with the grab.
The Houston runs really just over the middle, and the linebackers get lost, and there's a huge void. No one's there to pick them up. The safeties are back in cover 2. Again, look at the pressure. Maybe that's why there was an.
Here's where we should be going to Hurst. Oh my God, Hurst had a corner route right there.
Far in every series by the defense with secondary coming. So when secondary players come,
this is Hurst. This is Hurst territory. Let's go.
Missed their assignment.
It's a 1st and goal.
Should definitely be a call for him.
At the 7-yard line for Tampa Bay.
Plant inside.
Running play for Tucker. Sticks his helmet in there.
Good.
And the inside run is
got a yard or 2.
Stopped at the 5, so a gain of 2.
At the 5-yard line. Let's go. Come on. Give me a play for Hurts.
Briggs in there. You had McGregor in there. Second down and goal for the Bucs.
I'm high on Briggs. I really thought he played really well last year. He's super strong. He's big, and you got McGregor who's coming back.
You know
again.
what we want to
He's a
see? We want to
defensive
see
end.
him
He's
moss
got a lot of
somebody.
ends coming in free agency draft. Will McDonald, where does that fit in for him? He's a guy that really has to excel here in the preseason.
Fake the handoff. Toss it low. And the quick hit right there by Clark.
I do like the play, though.
Didn't have a chance. Jordan Clark has been
I do
flying
like
all
that
over the
play.
field. No
I do
gain.
like that play.
That's really good. Tracking the receiver. You start on one side, and then as he goes underneath, sometimes you
I do
start
like that
losing
play. A
your
little
eyes,
foolery.
and you
That's
don't
good.
find and track that receiver. That's a nice job, not only tracking, but making the tackle on contact after the catch.
13th play of the drive. Third and goal now for the Buccaneers.
Come on. Go. This got to go to Hurts. Yep, he's on the outside.
Bazelak has gone
Yep,
7
gotta
of
go.
8 on this drive.
Yep.
Sharp goes in motion. Shotgun.
Yep, this is it.
Bazelak throws.
Gotta be it.
End zone. Taken away.
Oh, my gosh,
Right at the
man.
last moment by Bamba. And it's incomplete. It looked like it
They
was
gotta
going to
give
be
him a different
score,
quarterback,
and
bro.
Bamba got his hands on it.
It's
Such a
slant.
weak
He's
throw.
supposed to get press on him
Come
as he gets
on,
into
man.
his route. He misses, but he's able to convert.
Terrible
the ball
throw.
slightly thrown behind the receiver. And what did
Wobbly
I say?
ball,
6'2". He's long.
slightly
He's
thrown
able to
behind
come
him.
back,
He
reach,
beat him
spread
bad.
the
He
ball
beat him
out.
bad with the
Great
slant.
job by Bamba, at least recovering.
Nice get off.
from a poor press
Little
coverage
juke.
there to start
Beat
the
him
play.
inside
Field goal here
and
for
was
the
waiting
veteran
for the
Shane
ball, bro.
McLaughlin,
That's
23-yarder. And the Buccaneers are on
not.
the board.
Get him a better quarterback, bro.
But Maury Bamba saves a touchdown. Getting some love from.
Don't be see as a coach, I wouldn't be rewarding that because you got beat, bro. Now, good for him how to recover and because he still almost caught the ball and for a touchdown and he got in there and pulled it out or whatever. But he got beat. That's supposed to be a touchdown. That's supposed to be a touchdown. He got beat. That's supposed to be a touchdown. Freaking quarterback, man. Yeah, he hesitated. Super hesitated, bro. He's been hesitating with all his throws, except maybe one. He's been hesitating. It's like, let it go, bro. Make the read. Believe in the read you made and let it go. Now, that's the only thing that worries me is because we know Baker hesitates too with throws like this where they're in the small windows. Like, bro, you got to just let it go. And we know Baker hesitates with throws like this. You know he likes the easy throws, the wide open throws. So if this is the offense where it's like you need a quarterback that's going to pick apart that offense. You know what I'm saying? It's going to hit them little windows and pick apart that offense underneath. That's the kind of quarterback we need. And that's not really Baker's strong suit, to be honest. But like I said, they could be holding things back. A lot of the bootlegs, a lot of the rolling out plays, because we did see a few bootlegs, rolling out plays. But yeah, I don't know. It's not bad. It's just I know Baker, so it's just something that I'm like, all right, well, this could explain a lot. This could explain a lot as far as like why the defense has been dominating. I mean, also the D line and the defense is just good, but yeah. Baker's going to need to be in his bag in this offense. You know, he's going to need to be in his bag. Now, the good news, again, Hurst is getting open. Hurst is consistently open. So he's looking like he's one of them guys. That's great news. That's great news. He's looking like he's one of them guys. Cameron Brate, we know he can get open. We know he can fit, knows how to work the zones and get in there. And Chris Godwin's going to have a huge I can already tell you now, Chris Godwin's going to have a huge year. I could tell you right now because of that the way that offense is, he's going to lean on, I guarantee he's going to lean on Chris Godwin. I thought he was going to lean on Chris Godwin.
And back here
with,
at MetLife Stadium, Jets with a 10-3 lead over the Buccaneers.
Plays that break down, which he's going to as well.
Yards.
But just within the
Tampa Bay
offense.
have to
This
settle for
offense
the
is made for him to
23-yard
lean
field
on
goal,
Chris
and now
Godwin. Basically,
McLaughlin will
he's gonna have
kick
to.
it off.
He's gonna have to lean on Chris Godwin.
Back of the end zone, Pritchett is going to take a knee.
I
and
pretty
we'll
much
check
see
in
Chris
with
Godwin
Caroline
and Ted
Hendershot.
Hurst.
Yeah,
A lot of this
Ryan, a
offense.
lot of people might
Now,
remember
maybe
wide
not
receiver and
right away.
returner Isaiah Williams from last season. He was cut after week 4 and clawed his way back onto the roster, ended up finishing as team MVP. Well, this year.
Reset this because it's the.
Big Jelani Woods, what a target at 6'7", 253 pounds.
All right.
Zappe has been around the block with New England.
All right,
with
Zappe,
Cleveland,
Bailey
fourth-round
Zappe.
pick back in 2022 out of Western
Bailey Zappe is not a
Kentucky.
bad quarterback.
9
I mean,
career
he's not
starts
a
in his NFL
good
career.
quarterback, but
Yeah,
I mean, he's.
9
What
starts.
I mean is, he's a good
complete
quarterback
games
for us
in
to
this
get some
league.
work
You
in.
know, is he a guy that maybe they're saying, hey, if Cade can't get it done, we can utilize him? Do they bring somebody else in? So a lot going on there with that backup quarterback situation.
And off to Braylon Allen. And Allen goes down quickly. A gain of 1. Hey, we've got a quick programming note to share if you're just joining us.
Hey,
and we're expecting to see This
lower it
Is
a little bit,
UFC and Boston Blue. You can catch them starting right now on New York 55.
Still got the third, fourth. David Walker still
So
in
Jets
there.
now face a third and
Braswell's
7.
in there. I believe that's Jones on the D
Klubnik
line.
finishes the night 5 of 7, 56 yards with a long pass of 21 yards. On third down,
David
Rush
Walker.
Cummings.
Oh, intercepted! Let's go.
It's picked off.
Pick
Tampa
six.
Bay's got a chance down the sideline. Garnes.
Is that Garnes? Yep. Oh my God, Garnes, bro. Garnes has been playing his butt into the.
With an opportunity to
Garnes might be one of them guys, bro. Aiden Garnes might be one of them guys, bro.
As he sat back in the pocket, he had time to deliver a football.
Garnes might be one of them
But again,
guys.
just drop it in zone coverage here. He checks right, comes back to the left, tries to get it to Jelani Woods, but as he doesn't see Garnes on the outside, Garnes is only 6 foot, sneaks underneath and catches it. And guess what? He went to my high school, Ian. So give a little shout out to that guy.
Garnes, bro.
What a play for a rookie, an undrafted rookie. That thing.
Extra point from McLaughlin is good. Garnes out of Arizona, but also played at West Virginia and Duke.
They said keep an eye on Garnes. He's been showing out in camp, bro. He's been showing out in camp.
Zappe wants to erase from his memory. Garnes.
The dude's been playing with the starters and holding his own. Oh my gosh, David Walker. David Walker just took a shot on Zappe.
Thousands of amazing summer deals, all up to
Dang, David, you ain't had to do all that. Yeah, Garnes, bro. He again. Listen, the beat writers have been talking about him. They've been saying they like him. The coaches like him. He's been having playing time with the starters because a lot of the corners are hurt, and he's been doing his thing, bro. He's been doing his thing, and they say watch out for this guy, and he's we got depth now because of him. We got depth. We got Zion. We got Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett. I don't know why I just said that. Jacob Parrish, and we got well, I can't say we got Morrison because he can't stay healthy, but we got them and Keontae Scott, and then we got Garnes, bro. We got Garnes, and Garnes is really looking like a guy. He's looking like a dude. Garnes is really looking like a dude, bro. So I mean, it's good, man. That's good. Let's see what else we got. Do they have another quarterback, or is it going to be Zappe for the rest of the day? They're probably going to take Garnes out now. But I mean, I don't know how many more corners we got left. But I would. Like, bro, sit him down. He got some work in. He got a pick. We're going to need him for the season. You know how these corners be. We're going to need him for the season. So I don't know what quarter we're in right now, but we're still in the, okay. So yeah, let him play the rest of the half. Second half, he got to sit down. The second half. We got 50 people in the building. 50 people, man. Can y'all do me a favor and like hit the like button? Show some love? Something? Comment in the comment section. Cali Bucs in the building. What it do, Cali Bucs? Morrison who? I want Garnes on this team. Oh no, he's making the team. That's a fact. He's making the team for sure. I want to see what Daniels looks like for yeah, big time. Big time.
In East Rutherford, as the Buccaneers have tied this game up with the Jets 10 apiece. Bailey Zappi throwing a pick six. The rookie Aiden Garnes for Tampa Bay. McLaughlin kicks it off. And this one sails to the end zone. Once again, it's Pritchett. And he will take a knee. We send it downstairs. Check in with Otis Livingston.
Well, and as you can imagine, there was a lot of encouragement when Cade Klubnik was running the squad up and down the field. There was also a lot of encouragement as far as after Bailey Zappi threw that interception. Garrett Wilson, Isaiah Williams, Demario Davis even came over to show some encouragement. Head coach Aaron Glenn came over, tapped him on the shoulder, tapped him on the head and said, we're all right. We're all right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Back to you.
Yeah, no doubt. Look, you're trying to establish
he's back out there.
Culture here.
He's back
a lot
out there.
Of new players, including Zappi, and some of the players that you mentioned. Demario Davis, new to the team. That's important.
Come on, David. Let's get a sack.
And try to
let's get a sack, David.
One another.
Yeah, he probably said
he's definitely going to get a sack now because you know Zappi's going to hold on to the ball now.
Demonstrate himself in this.
He won't hesitate now,
and he can put that all to bed if he drives the team down for a score.
And Zappi is going to absorb a sack and a big loss. Back at the 25, Elijah.
Yeah, Zappi gonna hold on to that ball now.
Second-year pro from SMU takes down the quarterback.
Yeah, you get pressure in the middle, and again, he had some time to deliver, but there's no opportunity to get this pressure picked up. And when you think about that, that's going to be the biggest
thing was there too
for this offensive line that he's in there with younger guys. How is he going to be able to?
I think Capenhart. That's number 90 is Capenhart, I believe.
His hand to make sure that he can get those completions that he needs.
It's a 9-yard loss. 2nd and 19. Zappi.
Oh my God! Go! David had him. Intercepted. Wisdom.
Deflection.
Is that Wisdom?
Rashad Wisdom.
Yep. Rashad Wisdom.
Back-to-back turnovers.
That's on the receiver, though. The receiver dropped it.
The intended target as it bounced off his hands right to Wisdom.
Yeah, and that's going to be on the receiver, right? Obviously, he gets that ball over the linebacker. It's slightly behind Arian Smith, but again, a guy that's in his second year, you got to make the tough catch. We just saw Garrett Wilson make 2 incredible catches.
Wisdom, come on, man.
Body. It doesn't look great, obviously, for Zappi because it's back-to-back now interceptions, and he needs his guys to help him pick up, a little bit of how he's playing right now. But again, these things sometimes steamroll, Ian, and you don't want to have a mistake after a mistake, and that's what
all right.
And the Buccaneers take over at the 38-yard line of New York. The cut there by Williams. And a flag down as Williams carries it just inside the 30-yard line.
Ran it. I don't like this run game.
Coming back.
I really don't.
Offense, number 72, 10-yard penalty, first down.
I don't like the whole everybody moving. I mean, to be honest, I hate it when I play against it, though. I hate it so much.
From LSU.
And right here, you see him hold. He pulls that outside shoulder pad. And again, prevents the big, young rookie defensive lineman, Darrell Jackson Jr., who's out of Florida State, who they love. He's gotten a lot of play time with
first and 20.
Sweat not being able to practice. So
Hurston's not out there no more.
Going out there making plays because he can't be blocked.
Aaron Glenn told us he has flashed in certain spots. Still has a lot of learning to do. Catch and run, long strides by Patterson. And gets hit at
Patterson needs to make the team.
Patterson had a head of steam.
Patterson needs to make the team. He needs to be the last wide receiver.
8-yard gain through the air.
I don't see anybody else worthy of making the team.
In preseason, and again, as you're thinking about this as a young player, or a guy in the second or the
I don't see anybody else.
Jets, okay, like they're not going to dive deep. What are they going to do? Quick pass game, slants. We've seen all.
And I think he is because they're calling plays for him.
Prepared for those type of route trees as a secondary player to go out there and make plays.
2nd and 12.
Jackson, a
shotgun
4th-round pick. finished up at Florida State.
Dump
Little
off.
floater handled by Williams. He lost the
William
ball as
lost
he
the
was
ball.
heading out of
Fumbled it,
bounds.
but
and
it
he'll be
was going out of
ruled
bounds.
At the 36, McCrary ball on top of it. 5-yard gain.
It's a nice job. You know, you get to the spot, and when you get there, knocking a football out, that's an extra point. That's a plus when you get graded out on that. And again, you need those linebackers to step up. McCrary ball, you know, Michael Walker get a chance. Malino, you need those replacements to make sure that, you know, when Demario Davis, Sherwood need those breaks, they can step in and be trusted.
They moved the football to the 39-yard line.
3rd and 8.
So it's 3rd and long here for Tampa Bay.
One side, 2 on the other side.
They'll
Shotgun.
spread it for Bazelak. Bazelak in the pocket.
Terrible.
Tight window, and it's incomplete.
His throws are so soft, bro.
Makes another play. Garrett
They're so soft.
The intended receiver.
Yeah, again, another slant. Okay, now he gets his hands on. Remember, he didn't get the press the first time.
Oh, my
Great
gosh.
for him to understand it. The next time I get hands on. And now he's at a point. May have been there a little early
neck almost.
with his left hand.
Dang.
He's able to knock down the football. So, again, a long player.
Are they going for it? No, they're punting it.
That he didn't get his hands on. Still made the play before.
They're punting or kicking? I think they're
make
punting, yeah.
back plays on 2 series in a row.
They,
Riley Dixon to punt it. Jamal Pritchett, who has looked sharp in this first half, the return man at the 10. Will he get a chance to touch it over his head? And it will be a touchback.
Come on.
Right there for the taking.
It was right there,
Williams
bro.
couldn't bring it in over the shoulder. 39 yards.
Special teams looks like trash still. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't like this punter, bro. This is that guy that takes forever to punt it.
As a team, challenge each other and keep intensity high. We can never let it go down. Never. Y'all know what time it is, man. Let's go. Just on 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Well, one of the storylines coming into the preseason is the backup quarterback and how that would look once the preseason was done, getting ready for regular season action. Would Klubnik show enough to get the job at number 2? Geno Smith, the clear number 1. Bailey Zappi and Brady Cook, the other QBs on the roster.
Yeah, they'll use the
Okay, there's another quarterback.
Camp, preseason games. Like, they really want to give him a really good look to see, like, can he handle that place to be the backup?
David, you got 5 minutes to get a sack, brother.
That you're looking for, but can he function and operate so the offense can execute at a high level?
Oh, my gosh.
Turning the corner.
Was that Braswell?
Kene Wangu.
Who just missed like that?
Got picked up in 2024. Seen him on special teams. It's a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, Pro Bowler for special teams. He's a great returner. He'll probably do that in the back. Isaiah Williams, both of those players, and if he makes the team and they keep him around again, they got a big
field goal,
pretty
touchdown,
hefty
interception,
backfield, but
interception.
He's been a staple on special teams that makes him valuable.
Jets had a field goal to open up, backed it up with a touchdown, then consecutive interceptions from Zappi. 2nd down and 5. We approach 5 minutes to go in this first half.
Elijah.
Who has nowhere to go.
Elijah's killing him.
He got walloped by Roberts. It's a loss of 4.
Roberts is killing him.
Really a blown block up front execution-wise. You see that the center rips up underneath him, and the guard doesn't come with him. Usually that's a combo block, both guys working up. They worked up to the linebacker and went to the same spot instead of meshing together, and that gives him a free opportunity in the backfield. And that's something, again, as an offensive line, those are critical. You must handle the line of scrimmage before you work up to the second level.
3rd down and 9. The last 2 passes that Zappi has thrown have been picks. Working from the gun. Step, throw, deep shot downfield, and it is too far for both his teammate McLean and the defender on the play, Demarion Williams.
I hate when quarterbacks do that. They just throw it just to look like they were trying to go deep, but they were scared.
Zappi's launching that ball, but he's throwing it as if he's running a thinner post route. And you see McKean comes in, gives a flinch inside. He has to cross.
Look at the coverage,
the ball's
though.
Not out in front of him, doesn't give him a chance. And would have been nice to get it in the air. He's 6'4", 195, so it's a big target. You don't have to be super accurate for receivers like that, but didn't give him a chance.
Austin McNamara. No pressure. It's a high kick. Fair catch called for at the 31 by Green and brought in cleanly. That's where the Buccaneers will set up shop after the 48-yard kick. So more Connor Bazelak, who has looked more and more comfortable as the game has gone on. 11 of 17 for 73 yards for Bazelak.
We're going to commercial? No? Guess not.
You
All
mentioned
right.
the 2 joint practices, so you get a feel for the other team in those 2 sessions. Those have become so instrumental and important around the NFL.
And usually teams don't play their starters.
Come on, Bezlak. You got to do
So
something,
really
bro.
getting
Show me
a
something.
triple whammy, getting 2 practices in, and then 2 good series with your best players. So again, like Aaron Glenn, not a lot of tackling this training camp, but he's giving them the work they need in those joint practices and now preseason.
Deep drop.
Oh my
Bazelak.
gosh, you can't hit the check down, Bezlak. Come on.
Williams, it's incomplete.
Ah.
Good pressure by McGregor.
He's
on the
like,
outside. We talked about
that
edge
like he's
movement.
barely throwing it, bro. Like throw the ball, give some, put some oomph in it, bro. Golly,
Tough decisions to make. He's been here for a few years now, and again,
what's going
you gotta
on?
really your move as a player that's been in a Jet uniform and really stand out as you're heading into your 3rd season. So critical training camp for that young man.
Gregor was an undrafted free agent out of Michigan. Reputation is he is relentless.
Oh
High
my
throw,
gosh.
Incomplete. Green, who's a former quarterback, tried to climb the ladder for.
How did this guy beat out Kyle Trask? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, he's made a great transition.
They said they let go of Kyle Trask because they liked what they had in this guy.
Practice squad last year, but more importantly, Bomba's
there's
done a
no
good job
way.
at the quarterback position again.
There's
Getting
no
his hands
way.
around the football. We've called his name out at least.
In fact,
3
Kyle
times.
Trask.
That's a lot.
Do
for
the
an
Panthers
undrafted
play
player,
today?
let alone a corner, and when
Kyle
your head
Trask
coach
is
a
going to be in the
corner,
preseason.
that really stands out, and it means something, especially when he's the play caller now. So that bodes well for his growth and development.
Little flip, knocked up in the air, and it's caught by Sharp, but the Jets were ready for him. There was a lot of traffic there, and it could have been very costly for Tampa Bay. Ends up being a loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, read out really well by everybody. Very aggressive up front. You want safeties and corners to be aggressive. Nobody blocked Jordan Clark there as he attacks the football, and the ball goes up in the air and just randomly falls in the tight end's hands. It'd be the easiest catch he ever had for Sharp, but a good job by the defense to get off the field.
So once again, it's the Dixon and Pritchett combination.
4-11. We're punting it again.
Jets offer no pressure. Dixon skies it to the 13. Good runway there for Pritchett. And then gets gang tackled as he crossed the 25-yard line. 57-yard punt. That's a 13-yard return. All right, now let's take a look at the Jets profile. It's presented by TickPick. You talked about Frank Reich and the role that he's going to play in installing this offense and then pushing all the right buttons.
Yeah, as a play caller, I mean, he's elite, right? I mean, he knows how to function. He knows how to get guys the football. He understands, okay, what are our weapons? What can our quarterback do?
Come on, David.
And how do we operate around that so we can be a productive offense? He's had really strong years where he's had, Jonathan Taylor lead the league in rushing, and he's also had some really productive years early on in the passing game. So, again, I'm just looking for that, from this offense to really go out there and do what they need to do to operate in the passing game in the run.
Finally.
Pritchett walking that sideline and
need
getting
you to
a couple of extra yards on the tiptoe for 10. Right, head coach with the Colts, head coach with the Panthers, a 14-year playing career, was actually a teammate of Aaron Glenn's his 1 year with the New York Jets. Glenn
What
told
the heck,
us that
man? They got to fix their stuff.
the line, looking for the run. Jets give it to him. And Wangu carries to the 41 for a gain of 4.
I think there's something to be said, too. Frank Reich played the position like you talked about, a long playing career. So he'll understand and see it through the eyes of the quarterback as he's calling plays, or he goes series to series as plays develop and say, okay, how can we tweak it? What do we go to? And those in-game adjustments are going to be fantastic for this offense moving forward. And he's also got a guy, obviously, like Geno Smith, who's had some really big years in his career, and they're hoping to get him back. And I think he will. There's going to have a great offensive line, and for him to go out there and function and get balls to some of the great receivers on this football team is going to be fun to watch.
2 minutes, David.
In the second quarter, we are tied at 10 apiece, the Buccaneers and the Jets on CBS New York.
All right. Salute, salute, salute. We are in the building, people. Let me see. How many likes do I got? 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 That's $1 million song hit right there. Excuse me. No, it's not for kids. Save. Can I just see it? I just wanna. They're really not gonna let me. Let me see. Let me switch accounts. Here we go. Here we go. Where? One like? Oh no, y'all come on now. Y'all gotta hit the like button. What are you doing, son? I have a feeling it's because everyone's watching on Twitter. That's what I think. I think everybody's watching on Twitter. If you're watching on Twitter, Pewter and Red Podcast, just drop by on YouTube and go hit that like button. Just do me the favor. I'm playing the audio, the game of the audio of the game for you. Do me the favor. Just Pewter and Red Podcast. Go on YouTube, hit the like button, and you can go back to Twit, to X. I will. I appreciate it. How do I get this to get out of the? Let me see. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, so far so good. I mean, wish I could have seen more with Josiah. But unfortunately, we didn't.
We'll take you to New York for a news update. Plus, Otis and Caroline will be along with some impressions from Jets training camp. That's all coming up on the MetLife halftime show.
Besides that,
I
mean, I like what I saw from Hurts.
In his first NFL action.
Patterson. And I like what I see from David, but I want more. I want a sack. I want a sack.
Jets signed him as a free agent. On a give to Wangu.
I don't think David's in anymore.
Right at the line to gain.
I don't think David's in anymore.
Just short.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great opportunity, obviously, you know, to get yourself in the 2 minute. They got plenty of time. They can call anything here. They're probably going to, I would think they may go for it if they don't get it here. But again, if you get the first down, get back on the ball, and you can run your 2 minute offense, these are nice areas for quarterbacks and young players to be in before the half.
31.
So less than a yard. Wangu remains in there, operating out of the gun. Inside handoff. Wangu's got the first down. He's dropped just across midfield. That's a pickup of 4. Clock continues to roll. Jets have all 3 timeouts remaining. 1:09 and counting left in this first half.
Yeah, they're trying to get a little tempo here. Call it on the line. They just got some receivers in to get the big bodies out. And you see Zappe now trying to function here and get these guys going so they can get themselves into 2 minute mode here with 3 timeouts.
Under a minute to play. Low snap. Zappe handles it. He'll toss it in stride to Wangu. Wangu did not get out of bounds.
Garnes is not in there either. I don't think.
4-yard pickup. We're down to
36 he's still in there.
Seconds left. Very close to getting into field goal range here for the Jets. Zappe is looking for more than that. It's complete. Catch is made by Cooper.
That would have been a good play for freaking David Walker to be in.
4 seconds remaining in this second quarter. That's a 26-yard hookup.
Well, this is exciting to see. This is their third first-round pick this year, Omar Cooper, and he's known for making people miss in space and breaking these kind of plays, but a deep dig route. It's a great
first-round pick.
He stays flat, friendly to the quarterback, so he's a nice target, and he's been able to break a lot of tackles in college. One of the more productive players coming out of this year's draft. The one thing is advancement in the route tree, because he didn't run around a lot of different routes. Caught a lot of balls on the, quick throws, quick passes. But, man, that's a great way to start and get himself a nice catch, and a guy that obviously these Jets organization wants to see him elevate and play and be a part of this offense this year.
30th pick in the first round, won the national title, of course, with the Indiana Hoosiers. And the Jets are set up at the 20-yard line with 2 timeouts remaining, 24 seconds on the clock. Zappi from the gun. That's
around.
Flutter ball and a flag thrown. Contact Cooper and Williams.
Well, they said to keep an eye on Williams as well. I didn't like that from Williams at all. Turn around, that's a touch. Turn around. Turn around, that's an interception.
That's why the ball was moving in that fashion, because there was
you got saved.
At that point,
you got saved. Turn around, that's an interception, bro.
Yeah, you see the hand clearly tips the football. Obviously, there is contact down the field. Cooper does a nice job coming back, and there is contact, but because of the tip, it doesn't happen. And again, you want to be smart here. You got 2 interceptions.
2nd and 10.
Maybe a quick pass, see if a receiver can break a tackle in this situation.
Zappi, rush coming. Gosh. Pass was offline. It was caught, which actually hurt the Jets. Wangu. They're going to lose yards on the play as he's dropped.
That was a nasty
at the
blitz
29.
by Bullock.
It's a loss of 9.
Timeout, New York. Their second of the half. 30 seconds.
Yeah,
so just 9 seconds remaining now.
Yeah, 30 comes through free. They bring an all-out blitz. They're bringing everybody, a secondary player. That's a lot of pressure on Zappi. But, again, no one's able to get their block.
Who was 59?
When you got a bunch of pressure and someone's actually reading the running back coming out. They were trying to maybe get a quick flare. If anything, get the running back farther outside. But it looks like they were trying to set up a screen pass, which, again, the Bucs are in the perfect defense.
So you had John Bullock initially, and then Mohamed Komara with the wrap-up on Wangu.
Kamara.
9 seconds left. Jets in field goal range. Tampa Bay will use its final timeout.
Timeout. Tampa Bay. The third and final of the half. 30 seconds.
Todd Bowles, former head coach with the New York Jets from 2015 to 2018. He and Aaron Glenn.
Hey, I want this half to be end already, man, so we can get some Jalen Daniels, bro.
There was a point where Aaron has talked about he and Todd were discussing a potential coaching position when Todd was the head man with the Jets.
Yeah.
Aaron was on the Sean Payton tree, and then eventually Dan Campbell with New Orleans and Detroit.
And even go back farther, my rookie year in 2000, that was Todd Bowles' first year in the NFL as a coach, who was the secondary coach for the Jets, a la Aaron Glenn playing cornerback that year. So, again, it's full circle for really both of these guys.
Bowles had coached at Grambling State and Morehouse before getting the NFL opportunity. Time winding down. Catch is made by McLean, and he sits down at the 20-yard line. So they get the yardage back.
All that just to kick a field goal.
They use their final timeout. They'll roll the field goal unit out there trying to get some points before the end of the first half.
We better not kick no field goals. Hopefully they make this, because
and this time in the
way this game's going,
Cade York.
We need to have some points on the board and break this tie.
And then Jason Sanders was waived by the New York Giants, so the Jets picked him up as well for the competition at that kicker spot. York in his 5th year, Sanders in his 9th year. It's going to be a 38-yard attempt for York, career long of 59. Hennessy will snap it. McNamara will hold it. Jets are looking for the lead. 38-yarder.
I
York
knew it.
drives it.
I
and
knew it.
is
I knew
no
it.
good.
I knew it.
And-
Gosh
Oh,
dang
is
it,
good?
Jets.
That one
What?
curved through. The Buccaneers are waving no good.
What?
The officials just looked at Tampa Bay and said, no, it's good. And it is good.
Don't show it
Or
because
is
it wasn't.
I don't know. It's one of
Let
those ones
it.
that goes right over
Definitely
the top
wasn't
post,
good,
and
but
I guess we trust
let
the
them count it.
officials.
Well, they have the better angle from down there, but
They're not here.
Like, what did you think? What did you think?
preseason, and
Yeah,
that's why you do it.
that's right. Let's
Yeah.
find out.
Hey, let them have it.
So the Jets do take the lead at the break over the Buccaneers, and we send it down.
That's
to
probably
Otis
why they
Livingston.
did it.
All right, Minka, welcome back to the area.
That's probably why
What
they
did it
did
feel
it.
like to play in front of the home crowd? This is the first time you're at MetLife Stadium and you're part of the home
I forgot they got
Yes,
Minka.
sir. It's been awesome. I played a lot of high school games here, so it's not an unfamiliar place for me.
team. Congratulations. Welcome back.
Thanks, sir.
All right, Ian, back to you.
All right, Otis, thanks so
Like
much.
that
Into
hat
the
and
first
this little
half
logo.
with the Jets on top of the Buccaneers, 13-10.
All right,
Coming up next,
so
it is the MetLife halftime show.
all right, so let's we'll talk about it. Diggle, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop a link in case anybody wants to jump in. Like Hurts, I like Patterson and Garnes. Hard to tell with Trotter and Walker. Yep, I agree. Let me drop this link in case anybody wants to jump in here, give their opinions, talk about whatever they want to talk about. There it is. Link is in. Should be. Yep, there it is on YouTube. Let me see if I got to do it on Twitter as well. Can I do it on Twitter? Yeah, there's a chat on Twitter. I don't know if it'll work. The link will work on Twitter. I don't know if the link will work on Twitter, but if you're on Twitter and you want to come in here and talk about anything, just go on YouTube. Yeah, I tried pop out chat. Let me see. I thought I put it in the Twitter. I don't know. I thought I did. Whatever. So yeah, if you guys want to come in and talk about something, go ahead and come on in. It is halftime. Bucs are losing to the Jets 13-10. Josiah, the hype is starting to come down a little bit. The Josiah Trotter, I definitely do see what they're talking about as far as the try to kill everything on sight. To be honest though, we really have to see him with what's his name? Alex. We really got to see him with Alex, to be honest with you, because the other linebacker was kind of making him look bad. Yeah. So I don't think the vision that we have for Trotter is still intact. I just think we have to wait on the Levante David plays. I don't know what everybody else is doing, but I'm about to kill this play. Which again, that comes with time, that comes with experience. And this kid's super young. The kid is really young. So it's not a bad outing by Josiah. It's just we didn't get to see a lot of them. And he was playing with the twos. And even though I like the twos edge rushers, which is Braswell, everyone's crapping on Braswell, but Braswell's actually been performing this training camp. I think everyone's already given up on Braswell, and I mean it's pretty much it is what it is. They it's their right, and it ain't like he hasn't deserved for people to give up on him. But him and David Wright. I like David. Obviously, we all love David Wright, and David Wright's been having some good reps. Unfortunately, they are focused on him. This is one of those things where practicing 2 times against him kind of hurt him. You know what I'm saying? They kind of know him and they are ready for him, and they're double teaming him and definitely helping out and all kind of stuff. So even with that said, he should have had a sack. I thought he thought the play was over, which I don't like that. But he should have. There's a few times he almost had a strip sack on one. Another time, the quarterback ended up right in front of him after he finished a spin move, and he pretty much finished a spin move and got sandwiched. But the quarterback ended up right in front of him and could have had a sack. So it's not too bad of what I'm seeing from him. Not only that, but this is us watching him by himself. The thing that I love about David Wright, why do I always want to say Wright? David Walker, is that if you put him next to Ruben Bain, they can't do that with him because they're going to have to do that with Ruben Bain. You know what I'm saying? And even if it's him and Yaya, you're not going to, well, you might double David over Yaya, but not all the time, right? You're gonna have to pick your poison there as well. So I do like it. One-on-ones, we know he's a monster, and he just got to get better at the double teams. He's got to get better at fighting through the double teams, and not kind of right now it kind of feels like he's losing steam with double teams. Like once he knows he's getting double teamed, he's kind of losing steam. But I could be wrong on that. But I do like what I'm seeing from Josiah so far because it kind of brought me down back to reality, and we're back to square one where I'm like, as long as he's not a problem. I think he got a lot of hype in training camp, and once the pads came on, and there was a lot of hype to where it started to feel like he might be an asset. He might be a problem for the other team, and he still might be, and I think he will be. I think in a game aspect, there's going to be plays where he's going to kill it. He's going to kill the play. He's going to do more than just his job and kill the play. But I don't think we should have that type of what is the word I'm looking for? I don't think we should have that type of not responsibility, but just hoping that that's what he is. We shouldn't be putting that type of responsibility on him yet. You know what I'm saying? We should just be hoping, like I said earlier, that he's not a problem for us, that he's not a casualty, that he's not a weak spot, that he's not a problem on the field, that he's not getting exposed. And we didn't see any of that yet. And again, we didn't see enough snaps, but not too much we can hope for or get out of that preseason, unfortunately. Ted Hurst, yes. Bingo, A1, good God, good job, all that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Love what I saw from Ted Hurst. I think Ted Hurst is ready. I think he's ready to be on the starting offense. I think he's ready. I think he's ready. I think him having the body that he has, he's too big. He has to work on his route running. Obviously, I think he's gonna be. I think if he works on his route running, I think he's gonna kill the league. But his body, his speed, his size, his hands, they're where we need it to be right now at this moment, to where he can be a problem right now. And I already thought that was going to be the case. I think he pretty much showed it. He pretty much showed it. Unfortunately, our quarterback situation right now was not. He was leaving him there to dry, bro. He was just leaving him there to dry. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm about done with Braswell. It is what it is. Kelly Buck says, but Basilak looking like some hot garbage. Let's see what Daniel has. Yes, please. Please. I thought, I ain't gonna lie, I thought Basilak would look way better. I wasn't expecting him to look good. I wasn't expecting him to look like King Hayes from the Panthers or Beck or anything like that. But he looked terrible. He looked like he was hesitating. When he threw the ball, there was no umph, there was no velocity in his throws. He looked like he was trying to convince himself that this is easy. Like he was trying to I'm barely trying here, bro. This is easy. Like he looked like he was trying to convince himself that it was too easy, and it was doing nothing. Like, bro, throw it with some. What is that? That looks good. Hold on, real quick. That's Applebee's. Ooh, that looked good. I don't know what kind of tacos those were, but that looked good. I might have to go get some Applebee's. Sorry, my fat self was talking. Yeah, man, I don't know what happened there. I don't know what that was all about. I'm not feeling it at all. I definitely want to see Daniels, and I hope he shows better than what we see. He's got to show better than that, bro. He's got to show better than that. And I'm not expecting much from Daniels, but he's got to show better than that. I expect Bezlak to be better for sure. He showed flashes last preseason. He regressed. Right. That's what I'm thinking, right? Like I don't remember him being bad like that. I remember feeling like, okay, we might have a little something there, but that was just nothing. There was nothing there. It might be this offense. Listen, again, this offense is not this is not a simple offense, guys. This is why I'm a little worried about Baker. This is not again, they might be holding, I'm more than sure they're holding plays to the chest to where they have very simple plays to be executed. I can guarantee that there's going to be plays, especially in the red zones, there's going to be plays where it's very simple to execute, going to be very good plays. But we are seeing the install of our offense. And the routes that I'm seeing are a lot of routes where it's dependent on the quarterback. I've said it many times. There are plays where we've had plays where it was Mike Evans, right? We have wide receivers. Like if you think about Dave Canellis has a lot of plays where they get wide receivers open. And then a lot of plays for Mike Evans is like, we're not putting you in no scheme. You just got to run your route and you get open. We're seeing a lot of plays where it's the offense that is attacking the defense, and not by scheme. It's a lot of this is an offense where you need a veteran quarterback. This is an offense where you need a quarterback that knows what he's doing, knows what he's seeing pre-snap, knows what he's looking at. This is not one of those offenses where it's like, hey, if they're in zone, go here. If they're in man, go here. Even though they might have some concepts like that, but this is not an easy offense. This is more of you got to pick the defense apart. The quarterback has to do his job. The offense is not going to do the job for the quarterback. Now, some people don't like that. There's good and there's bad about everything. The good thing about an offense like that is a defense can't stop it. If you know what you're doing as a quarterback, a defense can't stop it. The hard part about it is it's brain power. It's IQ for the quarterback. You need valid brain power, valid IQ for the quarterback. So that's the negative. But I do think Baker has IQ. Don't get me wrong. I do think Baker has enough IQ to run this offense. I'm more than sure he does. I can guarantee he does. That's not what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is, one, this is a similar kind of an offense of Josh Grizzard where there's going to be routes where Baker's going to need to be a quarterback and throw some NFL throws and make them. Corner routes, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Maybe not as much as Grizzard's, but there's going to be plays like that. Baker's going to have to make it. And the biggest issue that I'm worried about is, especially if this is the meat and potatoes of most of our offense, you have to take the top off. And Baker's not good at taking the top off. We've been hearing it all training camp. We knew this before training camp. We'll talk a little bit more about it. The game's back on.
And then it was Bailey Zappi
Oh,
stepping in for New York.
And you got to be happy with Pritchett. He's getting some opportunities here.
With Kyle Trask, he's not good at taking the top off. And you have to take the top off in order to continue to eat up the defense in the inside.
So Zappi continues.
And that's what I'm worried about. That, and not only that, but we know that Baker is gun shy when it comes to throwing into small windows in the inside. So he can't be like that. This is going to be.
And picks up 3 yards.
I'm a little worried.
As is the case with a lot of players, Anthony. You
I
can
won't
say
lie.
that players from a certain university, but it doesn't mean it was the only university that they attended. Trainum also went to Arizona
Trainum at quarterback
State,
now. 2nd and
Ohio
7.
State, and Kentucky.
Oh no, Trainum's not a quarterback. That's the running back.
Around, right? I mean, listen.
Who's that? Is that
kind of
Bailey? I think Bailey's still at quarterback.
College, and now they don't get to choose where they play now in the NFL, so they got to buy in and really showcase themselves.
Is that Nelly?
No,
that's 58.
Zappi zips it to Trainum, and a move upfield close to first down yardage, out of bounds after a gain of.
Is
4.
Garn still
First
in there? I
possession
didn't see.
of this second half.
Get to see a lot of these young, undrafted rookies, offensive linemen come in, and you worry about like guys like Cortland Ford, number 75. He's playing tackle. And then, you slide down, you got younger players, Xavier Hill, number 76. These guys were not draft picks. So to get an opportunity to play early on in the third quarter is a huge opportunity for these guys to really show themselves off.
Liam Ford.
I don't think Garnes is still out there.
Offensive lineman for New York. And Zappi goes down. They were looking for a deep ball, and instead it's a sack for the Tampa Bay defense. And Jack Pyburn. Loss of 7.
He's coming off the edge. Again, we just talked about the young tackle, Cortland Ford. It's not easy to play left tackle in the NFL. But again, it's a matchup versus another player that's young and hungry and trying to find his place as an undrafted rookie. So again, very comparable players who can win their one-on-one battles. And right there, 58, Pyburn does a nice job of getting the sack.
Thank God. Let's go to offense.
And over end. Garrett Green quickly tackled at the 20-yard line. So on special teams, and guess who for New York?
I don't know what we're going to do.
Another La Bamba.
Bamba. I don't know what we're going to do for special teams, bro.
Bamba makes the play on special teams. Jets lead by 3.
I haven't liked special teams this whole time. I haven't liked anything about special teams. Anything.
New customers get it on us.
I haven't liked anything from special teams. JD says, so if Baker has these problems, then why pay him $50 million? Well, that's exactly why we're not paying him $50 million. That's exactly why we haven't paid him $50 million. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna say something else. Everyone keeps saying, oh, Baker's gonna go off. He's betting on himself. He's gonna go off. Every time he's in a corner, he goes off. He's gonna go off. I low-key think the opposite might be happening. I really do. He said what he said, which was dumb of him. I don't mind him saying, I want to get paid and all that stuff. That was cool. Baker messed up when he said, I'm going to have a really good season. That's when he messed up because he put pressure on himself. Now, again, everyone's saying, oh, when Baker does this and puts himself in a corner, then he bets on himself. He's going to go off. Him saying, I'm going to have a good season puts pressure on himself because now it could snowball for something bad. Last year, it snowballed into a bad season, and there was no pressure on him at all. He was MVP, and things just got worse and got worse. So I don't know, man. Listen, there's a part of me that's not worried about the offense, and there's a part of me that is worried about the offense. That's my point. I'm iffy on paying Baker. I don't want to pay Baker, and then we end up being mid and having all these expensive contracts. Yeah, I don't think. Listen, I don't know if you heard my podcast when I made the video about Baker and the contract, and I explained it. When everybody was sitting there talking about, oh, they disrespected Baker, I said, no one is talking about the real story. The real story is Jason Light is only offering 2 years, which means he knows he's not the future. Jalen Daniels is in the building.
Yes.
Let's go. Under
The
center.
quarterback Jalen Daniels, the rookie out of Kansas for Tampa Bay.
I want to see the ball fly. I don't care about interceptions. I want to see decisive throws. I want to see the ball fly. I want to see the wheels spinning in his mind. I want to see progression.
Threw for 2,531 yards last year for Kansas. 22 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
I want to see him take risks
in that Jayhawks program.
Yeah, I saw a lot of him in the Big 12 the last couple of years. I will say this, the kid can run. So as a pass rusher, don't run past the quarterback in this situation. Know who you're up against because he can beat you with his legs.
Daniels throws, gets the tight end
there
involved,
we go.
And it's Bowers.
Oh, my gosh. Bowers, come on, bro.
The ball.
You definitely can't be doing that.
That's a good job by Michael Walker. Again,
that's a catch, though. That was a fumble.
In the second quarter,
right?
We saw McCrary ball knock one out on the sidelines. Again, these are important things.
Did he knock it out? Or
defense, I am right, that didn't have any interceptions. They're trying to get more turnovers. So getting your hands on the football is going to be critical, and that will raise eyebrows as they watch this film.
Yeah, I don't know if he just tapped it out or it just fell out of his arm.
Goes down as a 5-yard catch.
I forgot about Bowers. They got Bowers out like a wide receiver. That's crazy.
Daniels, he looks to run, slow down, and it's going to be enough for a first down. So just as you mentioned, Anthony, that is a factor that you've got to be aware of if you're the Jets defenders, and they couldn't stop him.
Yeah, it's called high to low rush as an edge pass rusher. This is something I'm always yelling at my defense because he can't run past the quarterback.
Got a first down. Daniels ran it.
His legs. You got to almost two gap it, which means you kind of drive into him and you got to come off either way. But if you run by him, a guy like Daniels is going to be able to run and take off and make those yards and get a critical first down.
So new set of downs here for the Bucs. Fake the handoff. Daniels gets to the outside. Flag is down, and Daniels will tuck and run. It looked like a hold in that area to help create some time for Daniels. Paul Rubelt, rookie out of Central Florida.
Holding, offense, number 76, 10-yard penalty, first down.
So back it up here for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, on the top of your screen there, it's a good job. Again, he is rushing at the quarterback level, and when you get past the tackle fast enough, he only has one option.
That's a ticky-tack call.
He starts pulling you down to the ground, and they get a holding call there. So, again, now you got him backed up. This is where you got to, again, don't run past the quarterback. Keep him in the pocket. Make him beat you with his arm.
Rubelt is from Frankfurt, Germany. He is 6'10", 313.
Little dip and rip, right? Get underneath this guy.
Line of scrimmage back at the 21 on a 1st and 20. Daniels goes through his progressions. Daniels buys time and cuts it to the outside. Angles out of bounds out near the 25. Chased down by Voris and Jack Heflin.
Want to see you let it go. I don't know if anyone's open, but.
So David Bailey, we saw him early. We talked a little bit about some of the skills that he brings.
Man, he looks so young. He looks like a baby.
The potential.
Yeah, he's made an instant impact immediately, right? His get off, his first step is elite for a young player. He looks the part when he's out there. He caused a lot of problems in the practice versus the Bucs, and every day that they practice, you always hear David Bailey's name. High motor. He's always going to play hard. The one thing I put on the bottom, every down player, can he stop the run? Can he be a guy that can be out there on second and first down?
At least he threw it.
From what I've heard, Carl Dunbar, the new defensive line, one of the best in the league, who was here back with Todd Bowles, said, listen, I don't care what he does against the run. He's a pass rusher. He's going to get sacks. That's what we're teaching him to do, and that's what they're paying him to do as well. So it's going to be fun to watch him, McDonald.
That's kind of a terrible coaching strategy. I don't care what he does against the run. I mean, I get it. He's a pass rusher, but I don't think you should say that part out loud.
Enoch Bowery with the idea that he's going to be a major contributor. A 1-year, $10 million deal came over from Green Bay. 3rd down and 13. Daniels, clean pocket,
come on,
fires
Daniels.
it. It's complete.
Let's go.
To Green. First down.
Talking about
territory. That ball had some mustard on it.
That's what I'm talking about. Jeez.
You know, it was on their practice squad last year. It's a good job dropping it in there for Daniels. Again, finding the spaces in the zone, 35-yard gain. You got to be able to find those areas as a secondary player. They got to
put
those passes
Daniels. They got to bump him up on the depth chart, bro. Wait, what happened?
An official's timeout has been taken.
Why?
With the ball at the 37-yard line.
I don't want him playing with the 4s anymore, bro.
So Bamba has been sent to the Jets sideline, and they want the medical staff to take a look.
Yeah, I didn't see him converge. You know, usually they get that medical third party up there to see and say, hey, look, you know, we maybe looks a little off kilter. They bring him on. They're going to check him out. I didn't see anything at that time when he came in and converged for that tackle.
So he'll take his helmet. He'll go into the blue tent and then do their assessment. Clock is moving. 8:22 left in the third. Motion man is Rivers on a handoff for Williams.
And see, I like the way he hands off too.
For a gain of 7.
I love the way he hands off. Like he runs. So you really got to respect. Like, is he about to bootleg or like he freezes you because he runs to the running back? So you can't just run like chase him, because if you chase him and it is a bootleg, he's gone.
You wouldn't think that would cause too much there, but I think maybe just the action of the head, just making sure, you know, he didn't seem like he had any issues coming off the field, wasn't really understanding why he was, but hopefully he comes back with his helmet back on, able to come back in again.
2nd down and 3, pitch it. It's Williams, no running lane there. The extra effort as he goes over the top.
I will say this, as far as our offense, though, we have a lot. There is a lot of formations. There are a lot. We have a lot of.
Again,
I do like how many.
Someone that's obviously trying to be part of that linebacker.
I do like how many different looks we have.
And you think about special teams and the type of body type.
We pretty much can do everything.
Play kickoff return, and do those different things. And also, hey, can you come in and play linebacker if needed? An injury happens. He's a guy out there trying to do it.
So Williams stays in there. 3rd down and a long one. Williams is going to get that and a little bit more. Gain of 3. Tackle just short of the 25.
Don't start working on the run game now, man.
Noah.
Brought some pressure. Michael Walker was up at the line of scrimmage, and, you know, again, young players, when you're bringing blitzers,
Patterson's still in there.
What is your
Sharp
gap integrity?
in there.
These guys don't get a ton of reps
good.
during the week to make sure they can all trust each other. There's a variety of new players now inside, and making sure you understand the scheme when you do bring extra players in short yard situations.
It's the 10th play of the drive for Tampa Bay. Daniels has done a nice job orchestrating it. The touch.
Come on! Bowers has been good all training camp, and now all of a sudden he's choking.
Very
Lights.
similar to the play that the Jets ran to open the game to get their tight end a slight roll on the outside. And again, as a tight end, you don't want to turn your hands, you know, with
cameras,
your pinkies
choking.
together. You want to pluck the ball with your thumbs together in that circumstance to make
Come
it come
on.
in. And again, you know, you're a young player, you get your chance, man. It's like you got to really magnify those opportunities and pull those in.
And the play calling feels very veteran.
14 to go in the 3rd.
There is no, okay, we're going to run the ball. We're going to
from the 25. Daniels.
There we go. There we go.
Sharp handles it.
There we go.
Sharp, like
there we go.
Cuts through.
That's the way to do it. Gave it right back to him.
Tackle made by
Gave it right back to
New
him.
York. That one covers 13 yards.
Yeah, he came back.
And you can tell You can tell Daniels is starting to feel it already. His first couple throws, the ball looked ugly. Now the ball's coming out like a spiral. Now he's starting to feel it. Like the pressure's off of him.
Again, that's a good way to bounce back. Come back, make a big catch after a drop. So again, that's something else that teams look for is how are they on the next play? It's something you always preach. But
Facts.
Again, from the Jets defensive side now, getting down in the red zone, can they clamp down and make a stop?
Ball is just inside the Jets 12.
Ooh,
it's
good
Williams.
Run. Oh!
Buccaneers.
What a move, Willie!
Tampa Bay goes in front.
Touchdown.
A long drive by Tampa Bay, capped off by a strong run from Williams.
Your gap integrity, right? Where
showing
you,
it.
Are you in your gap, and what's the back look like? Again, you get a nose tackle that jumps inside. Be there to take a touchdown. There, we've seen multiple runs now. Gap integrity. You saw 3rd and short get converted earlier in the drive. So again, young players.
What just happened?
Tampa Bay takes the lead 17-13. The adjustment by Williams for the score. Third quarter.
There we go. Finally some offense, bro. Let's see. Baker plays good when he's doubted, but once he does good, he drops right back to playing kind of bad. What a catch. He definitely better than Connor. Connor. Who are you talking about? Who's better than Connor? You talking about? Well, that's what I finally want some freaking offense, man. So that's good. Got some offense going. Again, I just wanted to see Daniels, to be honest. So, and I'm glad that, again, the ball coming out better, going through his progressions. He's taken off. I was a little worried because he was taking off too much. I don't like when quarterbacks are always taking off, but he's starting to settle down, getting some throws. And like I said, this offense felt a lot more. Yes, I agree. Clearly the better quarterback managed that entire drive. Yes. That offense felt a lot more like what I thought it was going to look like. The Sean McVay stuff. That was a lot more bootlegs, a lot more 12 personnel. That one was a lot more familiar of what I thought we would look like. Now, again, I said it a little bit earlier. I do like that we have all the formations. We got 3 wide receivers, 4. I'm more than sure we'll have some pistol. I'm more than sure we'll have 2 running backs. You know what I'm saying? What they call it? You know what they call it. They talk about it all the time. Yeah. So we're gonna have a lot. We're gonna have a lot, and that's good. That's good. So that right there tells me. Because, again, we saw a lot more of those plays. So all those plays that we just saw was Baisley didn't really have a lot of those plays, which tells me that Zach is calling plays based on what he feels like his quarterback is comfortable with, which tells me that there's a chance that we're not going to force Baker to play a certain way, which is good. That's a good thing. So that's
moments ago,
good.
Maury Bamba out of the blue tent, but without his helmet, and escorted off the field of play back to the locker room.
So he probably did have a concussion or something.
E.T. Sheffield, the return man now for New York, and a late flag is thrown as he crosses the 35. Against New York on special teams, Chip Trainum. And it's now Brady Cook's turn to handle the offense now in his second year. Started 4 games as a rookie.
Come on, I just want to see our offense now.
Known as a dual threat, can get some things done with those legs. 5:18 to go in the third. Jets are now down by 4. Cook on the boot. He's going to throw. Sliding catch is made by Pritchett.
He talked about his athleticism, so why not get him on the move? And it was a tough year last year for Brady, just because of the fact, the circumstances of the season. It's a good job by Pritchett going down, making that catch, and just the circumstance he was put in. I thought he did an admirable job, but just clearly not enough for this team to function offensively. And now he gets another year of growth. He's getting to watch a guy like Geno. You sit back and you kind of learn and grow and see if he's improved here as he gets a few reps here as we head into the end of the third, fourth quarter.
2nd down and 2. It's a pitch, and it's Trainum. Flag down. Trainum carries it right to where the Jets needed to get to for the first down, but that penalty marker is on the far side of the field.
Offside. Defense. Number 57. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Yasir Holmes against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, and Yasir Holmes, outside linebacker.
You hate seeing that. Obviously, it gets you a first down. Todd being a defensive guy, that's not going to be great.
Yeah.
Something, obviously, when you got young players, man, you get to really coach them up on those things, how that can kill a team. But, again, an opportunity now for another set of plays for Brady Cook here in this offense.
Fake the handoff. Cook, deep drop. He throws on the move, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Chase Curtis, rookie tight end from TCU. Time now for our Ford QB comparison, and this is just going.
Wait,
back
we
to
didn't see
last
just.
season.
Oh,
Jets finished 3-14. Justin Fields.
I was like, they didn't have no
9
Justin
starts.
Fields, Tyrod Taylor. What the heck?
4 starts. We mentioned Cook with those 4 starts at the quarterback spot.
Man, it just got worse and worse. 2-7, 1-3, 0-4.
Well, and then all of a sudden it just seemed like the handcuffs got tighter and tighter and tighter, and then Tyrod came in. Then you feel like you're going to get some more there, and then he gets nicked up, and then obviously Brady Cook. What are you going to do? What can you trust him with? It was just a tough situation, obviously, and then going 0-4 in that situation.
Dump off to Trainum, and after the catch, quality run by Trainum, and he picks up a total of 8.
Let him score or stop him.
So
One of the
2
two.
now.
One my offense on the
4
field.
minutes to go in the third.
I want to see more Bowers.
Been a
I
revolving
forgot he
door
was
at
on there.
quarterback for
I
the
forgot
Jets.
who we have him.
18 different starting quarterbacks during the 15-year playoff drought.
Yeah, 100%. They get a 4th-round pick this year. You get Geno Smith. You feel like you got really good stability now with him as he comes into the season, and you got a lot of draft capital next year with a couple first-round picks as well. So with the big quarterback class coming out. So, again, the Jets are in good shape. They'd love to see Geno Smith really step up and help this team win some games and function offensively.
Needed 2 yards, and the early indicator is they got it. First down, New York.
Yeah, you love seeing that, right? One from the back, getting his head down, getting those yards, and then some of the young players up front getting good push. Ford, Hill, some of these players that are getting an opportunity to really play today. Inez Cooper, one of their draft picks, playing as well at the right guard position. The right guard position that they drafted. You get some really good looks at these guys. It's a nice job coming off the football.
So Trainum picks up that first down for New York. New set of downs. 2:40 to go in the third. Cook hangs in there, and that ball is incomplete. Once again, it's Curtis.
2nd and 10.
Curtis, who was a high school quarterback, walked on at TCU and was also a wide receiver, so eventually worked his way to that tight end position.
It's not easy, right? You're a quarterback. Like, he probably had speed and athleticism. They tried the receiver route as his body grew. And listen, when you're coming in the NFL and you get a chance to play tight end with that mentality, it's hard. I think the best thing you do is catch the football when it comes your way. He's got 2 chances. A tough one on the sideline, not really on him. But, man, make that tough catch in between some traffic.
Oh, stepping up. Cook's got room. Little shake and bake by Cook, and
got him.
He'll
Nice.
dive very close to first down yardage. Not quite enough, but a nice scamper.
Come on, let's get a stop. Come on, let's get a stop.
Cook.
Yeah, and you talked about his athleticism. Good job by Trainum picking up the blitz, and actually opens up a crease for him to run, and gets a nice stiff arm on the DB. But again, protecting yourself, make sure you got the ball tucked tight, tries to get it close to a first down. They get another third and short opportunity where you think, hey, our offensive line came off the ball. Let's give them another chance to man up and get the first down.
This is another 3rd and 2 for the Jets. We are under 2 minutes to go in the third. Handoff.
Nice.
Devoured in the backfield.
Nice.
Buccaneers.
That tight end was trash.
Caden Fordham leading the charge. It's a loss of 2.
Anytime.
Now the punting unit's going to come on.
Yeah, anytime you see linebackers coming through, it's got double teams. Who's coming off to the second level? And right there you see there's our guy Curtis gets a chance to make a big block to get a first down, and he's not able to handle the inside pressure by Fordham coming inside.
So Austin McNamara will kick it away, his 3rd punt of the evening. Garrett Green is the deep man. That ball is over his head, bounds in the air, rolls.
Ooh.
Did they say?
All right, Jaden Daniels going to be starting at the 1-yard line.
Malik McLean
Let's see.
Downfield.
Giving him some pressure. Let's go.
Tremendous save after the 49
Let's see what he does.
To pin the Buccaneers deep in their own territory. Tampa Bay's got the lead 17-13.
Let's see what that looking like. Get a stop. Oh, so, yeah. So I pretty much said a lot, man. I said a lot. We'll go ahead and post this link one more time in case anybody wants to come in here. Yeah, it won't. That's stupid. It won't let me. Maybe if I switch to myself. Let's see. Let's see. There you go. Anyone on Twitter can join. I just put it in the comment section for Twitter, so good for Twitter. Yeah. Preseason game one. They need to put Daniels on third team already. They just need to do it. Just put it already. Let's give him some. Let's upgrade his weapons. You know what I'm saying? Give him some Ted Hurst. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we need to do. Oh, I wish we could have seen some Ted Hurst with him. But I like that they do. I like that, at least for now. I like that they, he's got to get, Daniels got to get it out the mud. And now Daniels really got to get it out the mud because he's at the 1 yard line. So,
For Jets standout Quincy Enunwa for the ultimate game day preview. Tune in to Jets Game Day, Sundays at 11:30 a.m. only on CBS New York. So Tampa Bay has the football.
Probably going to run it
Just outside the 1. After the
I would play action just to see
on special teams.
what he does, how focused he can be.
Williams, we have
backed up in the red zone.
Third. Jets trying to wreak some havoc.
Oh, they're going to run it
Defensively. Williams did not have room to work, and he is drilled at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a bit of a gain.
Yeah, what a play here, right? I mean, swats it away just before the foot touches the line. You'll see it here, really good shot, ball, hand on ball, swats it, then the foot hits the line. And again, you talk about him, Mamba, these are undrafted guys, right? Like, you better do something, not just on the playing field on offense and defense, but on special teams as well, And both of these young players buying themselves some time. That's what you call it, right? Let them get a chance, give them some more responsibility.
Give them a play.
See if
Come
they
on.
can handle it.
Come on, under center, 2nd and 9.
It's a 2nd down and 9.
They hand it off again.
Inside run, Williams. And
well, we got some space.
A little bit of breathing room after the gain of 2.
Gonna be what, 3rd and 7, 3rd and
that'll
6?
be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The Buccaneers leading the Jets 17-13. The 4th quarter is coming up.
All right, 4 quarters.
It's the preseason opener.
4 quarters.
We'll have the 4th quarter next on CBS New York.
4 quarters. 4 quarters. Quarters. 4 quarters. Oh. Let's take a look at I want to see Twitter and see see what other things are going around camp. I mean, around preseason, more Bucs stuff. Extended, no. First play, come on. What is this? Who is this? Atlanta, 0-17. Oh my goodness, who threw that? Dang. 98 yard to the house. Who threw that? That was ugly. That was ugly. Lord. More Jet stuff. What's going on here? Okay, is this another play? Oh no, I've already seen this one. Let's see. Are we back yet? No, we're not back yet. We're not back yet. We're about to be back in a little bit. There's not that much stuff going on around the league, I guess. Maybe I'm just on the wrong. All right. Let's see.
Stadium, Tampa Bay 17, the Jets 13.
All right, what is it? 3rd and what?
3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7.
The 4th.
Let's go.
Jalen Daniels, rookie out of Kansas. In at quarterback, no Baker Mayfield, no Jake Browning tonight for Tampa Bay.
What now?
Fly on the snap.
On who?
False start. Offense, number 76. Half the distance to the goal.
Dang it, we were going to throw it.
Yeah, that is Paul.
Now we're just going to run it. Watch.
Dwayne Hayden has done a nice job.
Just throw it.
That referee position, getting it out.
Just throw it. Let's see what the young man got, man.
So this is John Hussey's crew with Haight getting a chance on microphone. Baker Mayfield. They did not work out a contract extension, so
shotgun still.
He just goes into the season looking to do what he had done in previous seasons.
He ran it up the gut into the wall.
Josh Williams.
Gosh dang it, wasted freaking.
Jets should have outstanding field position after the hit by Jack Heflin.
That's a great job by Jack Heflin, former XFL player. He's found himself a home the last few years, bouncing around practice squads. And you talked about Baker Mayfield, pretty adamant about the fact that, he feels a little disrespected, not getting – he's got a contract on the table. I know that. He just wants more years and more guaranteed money. And he feels like he said he's elite, right? He's like, I'm an elite quarterback that deserves it. So we'll see how that works out as the season goes on.
Fumble.
Ball was lost for a moment there at the 45-yard line by Sheffield, recovered quickly. And the Jets are going to open up on Tampa Bay's end of the field. 43-yard kick.
All that just for
return.
nothing.
17-13, Bucs.
Everyone's coming.
All that for nothing. Let's see. Falcons Tua talking about attempt 5 passes. He targeted Kyle Pitts on 4 of them. Oh my gosh. No highlights? Come on. Trying to see. Oh my God. Pewter Report puts Aiden Garnes is making Bucks 53. Mark it down. Of course. Come on, guys. That's such a nice grab, too, man. He literally caught it with his hands. All right, can you guys see this? Let me see something. Hold on. Wait, this one. Oh, no, you're just watching that. Yeah, I can't do that. But the game's back.
On CBS News, New York. We are just underway here in the fourth quarter. The Jets open this drive at the Tampa Bay 42-yard line with Brady Cook in at quarterback. Third Jets quarterback that we've seen tonight. Started with Cade Klubnik, then Bailey Zappi, then Brady Cook. No Geno Smith, dealing with an ankle issue. Jets say that it's nothing serious, and if this was a regular season start, would have been a different story. Flip it out front. The turn and catch from Sam Scott, the rookie out of Wyoming. Solid gain, 9 yards on first down.
That's a nice job. You know,
Stop them, guys.
Your hands, get it to the back in space. Got some guys in your face, navigating the throw. It's a good job.
They're already at the what?
So second down and
20,
for New York.
32-yard line. 33-yard line.
Scott remains in there. Cook will give it to him. He's got a lane. First down run across the 25 with a flag thrown back at the 37.
Bring it back.
Holding. Offense. Number 75. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
And that's Cortland Ford, rookie at a UCLA, also played at USC and Kentucky at left tackle.
Yeah, left tackle over here. You watch him. It's a full zone to the right, and he steps with his left foot. You got to come underneath and cut that off towards the right-hand side. So, again, it's detailed technique, understanding the leverage of the defense. These are common things you see young linemen do sometimes when they're in the big stage, the big lights. And, you know, again, Aaron Glenn talks about when you want to see execution, the proper technique. These are the things that help you make a football team if you can do those things right. Consistent.
So the 2nd and 1 turns into a 2nd and 11. Cut next with Curtis. So Chase Curtis holds on to the football, will come up short of the first down.
Yeah, a good job plucking this football, grabbing it, and then splitting the defenders. He clasped it, his knees down just short of the first down. And again, it's probably 2 down area here, 3rd and short. You probably think a handoff. Beck's in the game. One of their better blocking tight end / fullback players.
Come
and
on.
then, of course, Scott,
Come on.
young rookie from Wyoming.
Come on.
Undrafted rookie in the backfield.
Come on.
So they're staring at a 3rd and 1. Scott will wedge himself in there and get the first down. 4-yard pickup, ball just inside the 30. Jets are down by 4 with 12 minutes to go in this 4th quarter. Brady Cook trying to lead a drive that would put the Jets in front.
Come on.
Fake the handoff, rushes on. Cook gets rid of it. Flag is thrown. Catch
Flag
made
for what?
by Andrew Beck. Basically would have been no gain, but the penalty marker is back at the 37.
Sloppy football. Come on.
Holding offense, number 75.
Correct.
10-yard penalty. First down.
So every time
Come on,
the Jets
Ford.
take a step forward, they take a step
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Dang.
this is technique. I mean, it's a full roll to the right. And again, it's a cutoff technique, come underneath. He knows it. He's shaking his head. You don't want multiple plays now to roll into something here. So again, he has to gather himself as a player, hear the play, see the play, understand the technique, and come off the football and make a couple good.
Yeah, he looks like
consecutive
he's
blocks and
gassed.
shake this kind of the funk that he's in right now as he's playing with a little bit poor technique.
And now they're back at the 40-yard line, facing a 1st and 20.
They better not give this up.
Shotgun formation here for Cook. They'll get rid of it quickly. Ball is brought in by Pritchett, but he is quickly tackled after the gain of 5 and just a little bit inside the 35. So it's going to be 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, what can you get here? Can you split the difference as a quarterback, understanding the situation, give yourself a chance on a 3rd and maybe 7 or 6 opportunity, maybe a screen, something here that's quick, or get the ball out of your hands. They're going to play a little bit more off coverage on the strong side here. Maybe get the ball in receiver hands. That'll make a guy miss to get that half yardage you need.
From the gun.
Oh.
It's Cook looping, throwing, incomplete.
Why did you go in the inside, bro? You had him if you just went
There's
straight.
DT Sheffield in the general area.
3rd and 15. Come on. Get a stop.
A 3rd and 15 with 10:35 to play in the 4th.
You always got to be careful, too. Cook, a guy that can run and do different things. When you're in the pocket and you break the pocket and that defender pulls away from the tackle, man, that's tough because they got their hands locked in and they disengage, and now it's a potential hold there. So, again, probably in field goal range, but again, how can you not force something but yet get some yardage here to get themselves a little bit easier?
I don't care. Just give it back to Daniels.
Cook
I want to
making
see more
sure
Daniels.
he and Sam Scott are on the same page. Movement. Yeah, that's not going to help.
False start. Offense, number 67. Penalty. 3rd down.
Landon Young on that right side. He's a veteran, now in his 6th year in the NFL, formerly with New Orleans.
Yeah, multiple guys moved. He was one of them, obviously. Outside receivers looking in, they see him move, they also move. So, again, be smart here.
Come on, Jets.
Jets were ready to snap it and get a playoff. The officials.
Clock operator, please reset the game clock to 10:34, and the game clock will start on the snap.
Just wanted to make sure the proper time was up there, and that's an 11-second difference.
Vital preseason seconds. You got to make sure you get that clock where it needs to be for these young players.
Yeah, right now you could tell Aaron Glenn was talking to special teams coach Chris Banjo about, all right, what's our range here on a potential field goal? Cook gets rid of it, and that's certainly going to help. With a catch made, spin move inside the 30 as Skinner holds it in. first-year wideout from Vanderbilt, Quincy Skinner Jr. They pick up 11, and now a more makeable attempt with Jason Sanders. Spent 8 years with the Miami Dolphins.
I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. I was wondering if that's the same Sanders.
47-yard attempt.
He's making this.
And he drills it.
Yeah.
The Jets have cut it to 1 with 9:48 to play in the fourth. Tight one in preseason game.
Oh, I can't wait for football on Sundays.
17, the Jets 16.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, I gotta watch this Falcons game. They couldn't get a score. They couldn't get a score. Is that? Huh. That's funny. Alien is a large man. Oh, man, I don't like that run play. Freaking can't believe that was such a bad throw, man. Such a bad throw. We back? No, we're not back yet. We're about to be though. Hey, I guess there wasn't much going on around. I could have sworn there was a whole bunch of different preseason games, but I guess not.
Sanders connects from 47 yards away. 7 plays, 13 yards, 4 minutes and 23 seconds. The Jets now down by 1. And Cade York will kick it off. This one taken in the end zone by Tucker.
Well, are we getting any returns?
With Caroline Hendershot.
Ian, someone to keep your eye on this training camp is rookie defensive tackle Darrell Jackson Jr. Now, he's been stepping up in the absence of Tavondre Sweat being sidelined with that hamstring injury, but he's trying to make his own name in the NFL. His uncle, Dexter Jackson, was actually the 2003 Super Bowl MVP for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I talked to Jackson pre-game. He said, yes, my uncle is still rooting for the Bucs in this game, but I'm just focused on trying to make the most of this training camp and proving.
Shout out to Dexter.
Yeah, no doubt. And he's gotten a lot of run because of Sweat's absence. The toss there by Daniels. He hits Eric Rivers out along.
See how that looks so simple for him?
He's got a Tampa Bay first down.
Dexter, I played with Dexter in Tampa. That's pretty sweet. That's
and Basilek, however you say his name.
Like Caroline was
saying,
freaking
struggles.
Tremendous reach. He's very good at driving back, shedding, getting off tackles. And
like as soon as Daniels turns around on that bootleg, it's like he knows, oh, got him.
Not only in the preseason, but also in training camp.
Bays not the same. It's like he's making sure you good. Like throw the ball, bro.
You think that 7'2" wingspan might have helped?
Would have been nice. He could have played like 3 gaps with his arms expanded like that. So
Flags everywhere.
They didn't cross, bro. It's
On a
not
first down.
offsides. They didn't cross.
Offense, number 64, 5-yard penalty, first down.
And that is Nash Hutmaker, who is a converted defensive tackle. They're giving him a shot at guard.
Giving him a shot.
And you see a little early juke. You know, they usually say, like, hey, can you defensive linemen that are, you know, sometimes undersized, but they got really good feet. Hey, we can make this transition, get them on the offensive side, turn them into a guard, sometimes tackles. Again, not easy, but hey, it's an opportunity. And find a spot and see if you can develop into something.
Now it's 1st and 15 with Rivers, the motion man for Tampa Bay. On a handoff to Callaway. Nothing there.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I like it. I like it.
9 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Combination.
I like it.
Heflin and Peyton.
I'm feeling it
Page on that stop for New York. Daniels.
It is still got in there.
And it's a bullet to Colt for a first down. Into Jets territory.
Oh, maybe it wasn't
3-yard line.
Tight window throw here. I mean,
super
there. Walker obviously.
Wow.
Spot to make the tackle, but had the really tight window that throw. Impressive, you know. Not known for his great throwing ability at Kansas, but you know he's got a strong arm and he's played a lot of ball, like you said, 6-7 years in college. So he's got some experience.
Also in the scouting report, throws a nice deep ball. Haven't seen that yet. Might
We're
see
about
it now.
to. Are we about to?
And it bounces.
Oh my gosh!
Green. Would have been another Buccaneers first down.
Yeah, tough one there. And again, Garrett's someone that, you know, coming out.
You can't push off and drop the pass, brother.
He's having a good day today in Bamba. He's back in the game. It's good to see that. But, you know, again, opportunities. Guy played quarterback, came into the league, made the practice squad from my alma mater, West Virginia. Got high school, we got college. What else we got? Maybe a guy that played under me one day will step on the field and make a play. You never know, Ryan. You never know.
Anthony, the head coach of the Orlando Storm in the UFL. That one too high from Daniels. Dean
That corner
Patterson.
route. It's not an easy route to throw. You couldn't get
Georgia
it.
Tech before
Couldn't
that,
hit it.
Florida International. Trey Brown with the coverage for New York. It's 3rd and 10.
There you go. He's talking to himself.
The secondary players, the young players have done a nice job. At least when they're in tight man coverage, making plays on the football. You know, Trey Brown, obviously, he's not a rookie, but, you know, again, over the years, he's gotten an opportunity to play and in Seattle and San Francisco. And again, that's what the Jets are looking for. Some more pieces to add on the layers of some of their new players that they brought in the secondary position.
3rd down and 10. Deep drop. Daniels off his back foot. Incomplete. So working that sideline to Dennis Houston, but Maury Bamba. He has made a name for himself in preseason game number 1 for New York.
Yeah, we got some pressure here. Jordan Clark on the outside, and the nickel comes inside along with Walker. And, hey, he's the back going to take. The other guy's going to come. It's a good job by Clark putting the pressure on the quarterback and just making him throw it a little bit earlier than he wants to. And, of course, one-on-one coverage on the outside, very tight again by the young rookie Bamba.
Put a little pressure this time on Dixon. And then D.T. Sheffield, the return man. Was that you had both 38, Sheffield and Bamba on the field? It's preseason.
Yeah.
So we're getting some of that.
So you had 2 38s. You also had another 38 from Tampa Bay, Rashad Wisdom.
More than 11 players on the receiving team. It'll be 5-yard penalty from the previous spot and replay. 4th down.
They're going to go for it?
So you had both Sheffield and Bamba in on it. And now because of the penalty called, We actually see the Buccaneers offense back on the field.
Nice. We're going to go for it.
So they're looking at a 4th and 5, just shy of the 37. Also within field goal range here if they wanted to try one. Be a 55-yarder. But preseason, they're going to go for it. Give Daniels and the offense a shot. They handle the rush. Daniels throws and
nice.
Man with a tight spot there for Bauer Sharp.
I'm telling you, he's the Black Baker, bro.
It was all slants.
He's the Black Baker.
Again, these are tight window throws. Put it out in front. It's tightly contested in coverage. I mean, almost gets knocked down by the defense there by number 25.
Jarius Monroe, the safety.
They literally pulled that play out to see if they can connect for Bowers.
Just over 7 minutes to go. This drive continues for the Buccaneers now at the Jets' 30-yard line. On a handoff for Callaway. Yeah, it's driven backwards for no gain. And that was Keller.
Yeah, that O-line's not doing nothing.
Rookie linebacker Jaden Keller for New York.
It's a nice job, 98. Peyton Page, he's made a couple, he's getting in the backfield. I think when you're looking and judging defensive tackles, especially young guys, is can they get into the backfield? Can they be disruptors there? He was a disruptor, forced the back to go back where Keller was, and he's able to make the tackle.
We're down to 6.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. Buccaneers lead it 17-16 over the Jets. High snap, handled by Daniels, throws, and it's complete. Spun down after the grab, Garrett Green.
Hike, 1, 2, 3, step, letting it go. That's what I'm talking about.
Pickup, Bamba with the tackle.
Young man's getting a lot of action tonight. Good job making the tackle immediately after the catch. Made it hard for Green.
What is wrong with him?
It was a nice grab by him, but again, just being in position if it is a catch to bring him down. Now put him in this 3rd and long here. And again, they went for it earlier. They'll probably be more of a field goal mindset here. But again, what are those tight throws, the quick throws, the slants? Get into those areas, be a little bit more aggressive.
3rd down and 6. Daniels darts it.
Oh,
diving attempt.
Nice catch. And that's a
Dean
first.
Patterson
That's got to be a first. Yes, that's a first.
It's a first down at the 20-yard line.
That was a slant, right? Again, put the receiver in motion, try to get
Woof.
the secondary player, Jordan Clark.
If he would have kept running,
and then break inside,
if he would have kept running, he could have been gone. He put it in front of him like, continue to run, I got you. And he slowed down waiting for the pass. If he just kept running, he's gone.
Fake it. Off the boot. Nobody home on the throw. Incomplete. Pressure there from Braden McGregor from New York.
Yeah, good job staying home. You know, sometimes you get that play action. It's hard to the right. He starts sucking down. He understands, where his position is so he can play up the field. And front side, there's pressure too. So Trey Brown coming off the edge. So 2 guys in the right spot to force the errant throw by Jalen Daniels.
I want a deep shot. I want to see these deep
running their 54th play of the
night.
night.
Don't got nobody to take a deep shot
for New York. Daniels gets rid of it quickly. Catch is made by Green, and then powers his way for another Tampa Bay first down, just inside the 10.
Yeah, short passing hitches. If you're off, they're throwing hitches. If it's man, they're throwing slants. They really haven't risked much in the passing game on this drive. Like you just said, they're trying to run the clock, move the chains, and again, defensively, got to try to find a play. Maybe they get a little more aggressive here on the tighter coverage and get themselves a turnover, tip ball to create it. They're going to run, obviously, these first couple plays, but if that passing down comes.
Callaway in the backfield. 4:19 to play in the fourth.
Calling his own number? Nope.
Running Callaway.
Oh.
The cut by Callaway. Leading with his helmet. He's tackled just shy of the 5 after a gain of 2.5 by Michael Walker. Buccaneers in no rush. Jets have 3 timeouts remaining. So do the Bucs. It's the 14th play of the drive, which looked to be over. Buccaneers punted, but a penalty against New York gave Tampa Bay second life. Pitch it. Callaway.
Touchdown. Oh,
Spilled
no.
out. Got hit down low. They have just saved a score from Ben Barton with a penalty marker down. Flag is thrown at the 5.
What happened here?
Training staff was ready to run out there, but everybody appears to be okay.
It's a great job by Barton, just slicing his legs. He was probably going to score a touchdown.
Holding.
Thought he was.
Defense, number 92. Going to be half the distance to the goal from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
And it's called against Barton.
I'd like to see that one. I mean, I don't understand if they grab a face mask. Hard to see. We saw the end result. Okay, so you see his left hand.
Yeah, right there at the end.
I mean, gosh, that's so minimal. I mean, slow motion was pretty quick, but they're going to call that. Can't allow the lineman to get to the second level. They pull his chest pad.
First and goal. Handoff.
Oof.
And Callaway.
Give something to Daniel.
Monroe among those in there.
Now what?
It's going to be second and goal.
Timeout time. AG trying to.
Timeout. New York. First and a half. As we set the game clock to 3 minutes and 27 seconds.
So they're going to put
Why?
6 seconds back on the clock. First timeout call by the Jets.
Why?
Buccaneers will face a second and goal. They've got a 1-point lead here in the 4th.
Was he doing that earlier? This dude Bamba is like shaking his head a lot.
All up to 60%
Like he got a twitch or something. I don't know if he was doing that earlier.
Bonus days.
But he's been doing that since he came back from the tent or from the locker room. So they need to check on him. Something. See, I didn't see. Is anyone? No, we still legit. We still chilling. Everyone's still chilling. Oh, wow. 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 They put Tua Tagovailoa's first drive as a Falcon. They got a whole Hold on. Hold on.
Brucey's time to shine, baby.
Brucey's time.
Okay, down, set. There's the snap, and the ball is bubbled, and the guards recover. You wait till I had that popcorn. On one, ready. Yeah. Brucey's time to shine, baby. Okay, down, set. There's the snap, and the ball is bubbled, and the guards recover. You wait till I had that popcorn. On one.
Dang, this is the real play. This is the real play.
Top of the conversation. A fumble on the snap. Tagovailoa jumps on it. So 3rd and long coming up. A loss of 5 on the play. It looks like.
Wow.
Top of the conversation.
Well.
Jets preseason football on CBS New York is sponsored by Ticketmaster.
Let's get this
official
touchdown.
Ticket marketplace of the
Give me
Jets
an easy
NFL.
bootleg and let him just run it in.
MetLife,
Just to see
insurance company of the
the
New
difference
York
of
Jets.
speed.
And by U.S. Virgin Islands. Visit the U.S. Virgin Islands where you will fall naturally in rhythm. Jets football preseason action. They trail the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 17-16. The Buccaneers with a long drive, 16th play. Callaway, the running
Did
back.
he get it?
Jalen Daniels, the
He just
quarterback,
ran it in.
and
Quarterback
the
sneak.
Buccaneers get the score. Daniels, the celebration, touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I didn't want that. He just ran it in.
Yeah, like you said, it was a long drive. And, you start to get worn down. I mean, these guys don't get a lot of reps in practice, the thirds, the fourth guys. And to be on the field that long, give credit to the Bucs. Sometimes, young players with those long drives, they fumble, something bad happens. They were able to, finish that off. And that's what you want to see. But, man, that's a long time to be on the field if you're a defense.
Extra point from B.T. Potter to make this an 8-point game. It was tight, but he knocked it through. 24-16. Buccaneers.
And back to commercial.
Jalen Daniels, the rookie out of Kansas. The dance for the score.
My new evil phone company shall have the most useless lawyer.
All right. Punt, interception, punt, pick six. Falcons drive so far. Dang. Yeah. Hey, yo. Yo. What are we What are we doing here? What are we doing? Hey, yo. What are we doing already? Go Oh. Let's go. Oh, man. Y'all crazy. Oh, it's crazy. Cam Miller with the big third down connection to A.J. Henning for a Miami first down. Jalen can spin it. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. Let's get back to the game. Oh, it's still on commercial. Still on commercial. We love watching. Falcons 0-17 confirmed. Sharpay taking a shot. What do you say?
Looks like you're going to continue that streak. Coach, thank you. We know you win here in Atlanta, and it looks like you're going to continue that streak. Dressed up as empty seats today, so anyway.
Wow. Oh, Lordy. All right. Let's get back to it.
Brady Cook, the quarterback for the Jets. Now trailing 24-16. Cook to throw it. And he does to Cam Camper. First-year wide receiver from Boise State.
Love it. Love to see Cam's one of my receivers at the Orlando Storm. Got an opportunity to come in at camp and
Cam Camper.
making the most
What
of
a
it.
name.
Beautiful catch.
First down at the 44. Back to the ground game. Good move by Sam Scott to take it just shy of midfield. Picks up 5 yards.
Come on. Stop him so we can give Jalen Daniels a 2-minute drive. 2nd and 5. Come on.
Cook in the pocket.
Come on.
He fires downfield.
Gosh,
it's
dang it.
complete.
Once again, Cam Camper. First down at the Tampa Bay 26.
I can't tell you how many dig routes we threw to Cam Camper on our football team. Kid understands spacing. He's got great hands. It's a heck of a job by him.
They keep it on the ground to Sam Scott, who picks up 5 yards on the
2-minute warning.
And we hit the 2-minute warning. Cam Camper, who walked on at Sam Houston State, went to Indiana, eventually Boise State, now heavily involved.
Moving day. You've got options.
my goodness.
Let United handle the hassle. Simple booking, qualified drivers and equipment, and avoid.
Jalen Daniels. That's Jaden Daniels. That's what this one is. Hold on. That's no bueno.
Sails, and it's picked off by Miami. That's Marco Wilson.
It's no bueno.
Hartman. All kinds of time sails, and it's picked off by Miami. That's Marco Wilson.
Is that Jaden Daniels? No, that's not Jaden. No, 15 ain't Jaden. Jaden Daniels with the fresh meatball sub into triple cover. That's not Jaden Daniels. Darren Matt Stafford to have a stinker. What the? Oh my gosh. What the heck is this? Dream Dot and Pudgy pull up streamer prom in a convertible looking exactly like the modern day Biggie and Evans. Oh God. What the heck is this? Youngest ever black professor at Cambridge who was recently accused of plagiarizing his academic writing has been found dead. What the heck? Is that a girl or a guy? Looked like a trans. Oh, they're still in commercial. Yeah. Should be soon. We're almost out of here, peoples. We're almost out of here. What the heck was that? What just happened?
Next Friday, more Jets preseason football. The Jets take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. We get started at 7 p.m. right here on CBS.
Let's get an interception and a 2-minute drill for Jaden. Jalen.
Final 2 minutes in the preseason opener.
Ooh, good get off. Good get off. Oh, got him. Nice. Is that? That's not him again.
At the 30-yard line by Jack Pyburn.
Pyburn, that's a second, right? Pyburn got 2.
It's a loss of 8 on the play.
It was a good jump.
Clock is moving.
It was a good jump.
Jets now facing a 3rd and long. Cook trying to get everybody organized. 90 seconds to go. Cook lofts it high in the air. End zone. Over the head of the intended target, Camper. Coverage from Damarian Williams.
Yeah, took a chance.
We're not going to do a 2-minute
on 3rd and
because
long.
they're just going to nail it and go home.
Obviously, if you can maybe cut it in half, make this less difficult to get, they're going to have to obviously go for it on 4th down. But again, you're going to really have to get good protection here. You'd think Todd Bowles here probably at the ends may bring a little pressure here. We'll see what he does. See if these young guys can handle that if he does call it. But someone's going to have to get open quick and get in their space and catch a football and make a play.
4th down and 13.
for New York. Play clock is down to 2. Cook in trouble initially. Hooks a pass downfield. And it's knocked down.
Oh my gosh! I completely forgot about Keontae Scott.
Makes the play for Tampa Bay with 1:19 on the clock. The Buccaneers get the football
I
back.
completely forgot Keontae Scott
Brought
to look for
everybody,
Keontae Scott.
obviously, and made it difficult getting out of the pocket. Pretty good coverage one-on-one.
When did he get in the
Pritchard
game?
Obviously, he's not the biggest receiver, so
Now I got to rewatch all of it and see when he
ball's
got
not
in the
gonna be
game.
Your ideal target to do that. And again, but when you think about big picture here, Ian, you know, you got to be happy early on what he saw. Coach Glenn, obviously from the offense and defense, from both players.
Jets have 2 timeouts remaining. If they were to stop Tampa Bay, they could get the ball back with about 15 seconds remaining. On a handoff for Callaway. Loses his footing, gets up. And he is marked down at the 28. Timeout called. 1:14 on the clock.
What the heck?
Team's coach, Danny Smith, now with the Buccaneers. Have gum, will travel. Came over from Pittsburgh, and apparently the gum came with him.
You figure he's got to have the strongest jaw. I mean, jaw muscle ever. I mean,
it's 14 pieces of gum in his mouth. On a give to Callaway. Stood up and dropped at the line of scrimmage.
We're got to bootleg this one. Bootleg it for a first down. Let's go.
Out from Aaron Glenn.
Bootleg for a first down and get up out of here.
9 on the clock. So it's going to be 3rd down and 11.
And then make a stop here. Clock will go. You hope you get after the punt, maybe 18, 20 seconds. Going to have to make something happen. And, you know, try to block the punt as well.
.109 left. Late instructions from Daniels to Callaway.
Let's see, 3rd and 11.
Running play. And Callaway is brought down.
He just handed it off.
Just short of the 35. So Jets cannot stop the clock. It's a 4th down now for Tampa Bay.
Don't punt it. No, they're going to punt it, obviously. But
run all the way down. There's
why do I have a bad feeling about punting it and special teams and Jets right now?
Play clock and game clock. And now Riley Dixon will come on. Using as much time as possible. DT Sheffield is the return man. Standing at the 15. And they'll use the timeout with 21 seconds on the clock.
Come on.
You don't normally draw up many blocks in special teams during the preseason. But one thing that can happen, as you know, is you got a lot of young players playing for the Bucs on special teams. Sometimes these guys, they don't go to the right guy, you know. So, you know, maybe you get 2 guys like, hey, let's do a little switch or do something to potentially confuse them. And if you become unblocked, you know, being ready, you know, to potentially get in there and make that play. So.
21 seconds left. Dixon, no rush. So no attempt at a block. Sheffield lets it bounce, rolls towards the sideline, and out of bounds with 12 seconds on the clock. So last gasp here for the Jets, trailing by 8. Ball is at the 30-yard line of New York. So not even in Hail Mary territory. You're talking about laterals left and right. See if they'll try to take one shot down the field to the sideline just to give Cook a shot on a potential Hail Mary.
And sometimes you get a little flutter levels here at the bottom of the screen. Try to get one more longer catch, get out of bounds quick. Maybe give them that chance to do a Hail Mary.
10 seconds left. Cook on the roll.
Oh,
there was contact there.
Yeah.
There is no call as Cam Camper was the intended receiver.
Definitely looked like he pulled him. See Cam coming out. They do run a levels concept there, 3 different levels. Their arms kind of both get jarred. I can see maybe why they didn't call as Cam's trying to kind of elbow his way through, and then the defender grabs it. So possibly say incidental contact in that situation.
There was Roman Parodi, who was just signed by the Buccaneers, rookie from Ohio. There defensively. 6 seconds left.
Just seeing that levels concept, though, Ian, just from what I've watched last year, that makes sense. Thank you. Like Frank Reich gets it.
On the throw. Catch is made. Skinner, and that's it. The Buccaneers defeat the Jets in the preseason opener. 24.
All right. Let's see. Tampa Bay Rays fan in the. Please come in and hit the like button. Everybody else, do the same. Pewter and Red podcast. Go on YouTube, hit the like button, show some love. Tampa Bay Rays, who's looking good for the Bucs in this game? What about Capehart, the DT, Danny Smith Gum? Yes, so for sure, Elijah Roberts looked good. Aiden Garnes looked really good. David Walker looked good. Ted Hurst looked good. Jaden Daniels looked good. Bowers, yes, he had a lot more ups than downs, but he had some downs. But that's kind of expected. Let's see him get better. Rashad Wisdom had an interception. He looked good, not just because of the interception, but in coverage, he was looking good. Bullock looked good. Nothing special, but he was doing his thing. Looked good in blitzing. I want to say Josiah, but again, there's not enough. I want to say, yeah, Josiah looked good. I want to say that for sure. Patterson looked good. And that is it. Anybody else remember anybody? Capehart didn't look bad. He had some plays too, but Elijah was beating him to the spot. What else? Trying to think. My downs was pretty much the quarterback, man. I'm not gonna lie. Bayslock, whatever. He disappointed big time. Like I said, I think Jalen Daniels needs to be moved up on the depth chart now. I think it's time. I have always been an Elijah Roberts fan since he was drafted. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I did not pay attention to the O-line. I don't think the O-line played that good anyways. They didn't play bad. But there was people weren't clean in the pocket. So it wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was average at best. So, but I didn't really pay attention as far as like who is looking good, who's getting beat, and all that stuff. I didn't really pay attention to that. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, man. Um, that's pretty much it. We discussed it as far as Jalen Daniels. Because I have no idea. I know nothing about this guy. All I know is I've been hearing good things by the beat writers. Um, the head coach Todd Bowles have been making him play against the ones every once in a while, which is made me curious. I watched some highlights tapes of him. What I got from it is he's pretty much a Black Baker. I didn't see much arm talent. Um, I didn't see much arm talent at all. To be honest, I didn't see much. I just knew that he's able to scramble. He looks like Baker when he scrambles, and he can throw like a fastball like Baker, basically, which the arm talent looked like Baker. So I didn't really know much about him, but I'm hearing good things about him. So I wanted to watch him. I watched him today, and he pretty much showed me everything that I wanted to see except for the deep ball. I didn't get to see, he didn't take a shot with the deep ball. We saw the scrambling. We saw him not just scramble, but scramble with intent to get a first down or whatever. Um, we saw him move in the pocket just to buy time and then throw the ball. We've seen him work the defense. We've seen him run the offense very good when there was penalties and we were behind the chains and um, touchdown. We've seen everything. He missed a corner throw, a corner route, which again, like I said, as far as arm talent, that's the big question mark with him. Arm talent. Um, Baker, I don't believe Baker has much arm talent. I think Baker has better arm talent than Jalen Daniels at this moment. I do think that's because of experience and just being comfortable in the NFL. And I do think that Jalen Daniels can get to the arm talent of where Baker's at eventually. But right now, he missed the corner route. I've seen Baker throw the corner routes, not with any like perfect arch or lob to get over somebody, but I've seen him make baseball throws for the corner route. But again, like I said, that's repetition and just doing it for so many times and being in the NFL and having the experience that he's comfortable with doing it. Jalen Daniels might not be comfortable with it right now, but as far as I can say, if he can hit his deep shots, right, the shots that Baker can't make over the top, those rainbow in the breadbasket shots over the top, I will take him not being able to hit corner routes a lot of times. Obviously, sometimes you got to hit corner routes, especially if it's butt naked open. You got to be able to hit any butt naked pass. So you got to hit your corner routes sometimes, right? But I will take that trade off of Baker being able to hit corner routes more than him, but not being able to hit the shot over the top. I'd rather my quarterback not be able to hit that corner route all the time, but be able to hit that over the shot in the breadbasket, throw over the top most of the time. I'll take that trade off in a heartbeat. Now, I'm not saying that I'll take Jalen Daniels over Baker. There's still a lot that Jalen Daniels has to learn. But as far as an empty canvas, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Jalen Daniels. He went through his progressions. He was throwing strikes. Not only was he throwing strikes, he was throwing strikes in tight windows. He was not hesitating with his throws. He was looking like controlling the offense. I liked everything I saw from Jalen Daniels, except for that missed corner route. But to start off, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I was impressed. I was actually impressed. I went from can't believe looked like to I can't believe what Jalen Daniels looked like. I was a little impressed. I did not expect some of those throws that he threw right away with no hesitation in tight windows. I did not expect that. Now, like I said, I would like for him to be up on the depth chart. So if Jake Brownie does not play again, he can go against maybe first, starting defense or even second team defense. Maybe who in next games, next preseason, we'll see. But yeah, I definitely like that. He needs to go up on the depth chart before draft. Bulls had Daniels during the workout before the draft day. He played in East West Shrine game. Yes, I didn't know he played in the East West Shrine game. I should watch that. I probably won't because what for what? I mean, I just seen him in the preseason game. So but thank you. I might get bored one day and actually watch it. So that's it. 7:14. I'm tired. I'm about to relax. Maybe jump on Madden. I'm not sure. I thought about it and now I don't want to. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, I will see you guys next time I see you again. Pewter and Red podcast. Please go on YouTube, subscribe, make sure the notification bell's on all so you get notified whenever we go live. And do me a favor, hit the like button, show some love to the channel. All right, I'll see you guys. Like.